Okay.
Hello YouTube, my name is Jack. Welcome back to Binary Wargaming and another game today with Demons yet again. I know you've been asking for them and here they are against a brand new competitor, Chris. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you, thank you.
What do you think so far?
You know, it's not as cold as you've been making it out to be.
Okay, sure.
Look up here,
We've
look
got
at me.
3 heaters running,
Yeah.
but sure, yeah.
No, it's good. Got a little very professional looking stream up here. Table's good. You know.
What do you think about the height? It's taller than a lot of tables.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't get like a bad back, you know, like when you go to
Yeah,
the
I know.
tournament,
When
you
you're
lean over.
6'2" like yourself and 6'1" like me.
Yeah.
It's really good height.
Yeah, even though I think I might be a little, maybe I'm taller than you, maybe I got you, who knows? Talk to us. Have you been playing for a long time? Why Drukhari today?
Well, I was playing a bit of Death Guard. You know, they're too good, and I don't like really winning my games. So.
Oh yeah, as a backstory actually, he was supposed to be here like 2 weeks ago, and then I was busy and said, nope,
Busy.
sorry, yeah. Well, my family was busy and I was doing something. And then the week later, I was like, yeah, book in. And that was when I was sick. So he was actually supposed to be here twice.
Sick.
Yeah. And he had Death Guard lined up for both those games.
Yeah.
And now that he's not playing Death Guard, surprisingly, I'm free.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just the way it is, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been collecting Drukhari for a while, so they're a fun army. One of those armies that are really fun to play.
Yeah.
And they're good if you are good.
Yes.
Which I'm not.
But if you are not good, they are not good?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been talking to people a lot about this actually because I was saying that armies like Drukhari and Guard and anything else that has like all these cheap chaff and then like a kind of very specific way to play, they're always good if you know how to play them.
Yeah.
You know, like even when they're bad, they can still be good. Whereas things like Stodes, Knights, Demons to an extent, if they're not good, they're just not good.
Yeah, you get the chance to kind of more win based on like dice rolls and stuff like that, especially when you're a full 4, like a pretty tough 4+ plus army. You just make your rolls and you win the game. Whereas me, I'm rolling 6s here and everyone says 1 wound, nothing. Bro.
Yeah,
So
you got to play it right.
Yeah, it brings a lot more skill into the game.
Yes.
It becomes a lot more rewarding.
Yes.
And then when you lose, you just blame it on the fact that you're playing a hard army.
Yeah, exactly. It's like 40% win rate. It's really hard. Yeah.
40? Come on, bro. 35.
Okay, right.
Unless it's
right.
Skari.
Yeah. Thank you, Skari. And speaking of Drukhari and Skari, I think this is the first Drukhari game we've had like in 2 years or something. No one plays Drukhari. I've been trying to get our own Drukhari army up and running for forever, but they take so long to paint. They're Adela's army, so she's constantly doing commissions instead. So we never have the time to get them on. But yeah, at long last, we will actually get to see a Drukhari game, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, chat is here in force. Hellbane, good to see you. Excited to watch Drukhari, but go Demons! Darian says spicy Tzeentch list. Yeah, we'll get into that soon. And Stein is here. Imagine being the dude that has to wear his own t-shirt on stream to try and look cool. Then there is a dude next to him with a basic white shirt and he looks 10 times better. Firstly, I agree with that. Second, this isn't my shirt. This is Team Hyperion's shirt that I joined for an event or two, which is his team. And he didn't show up with the shirt and I did. There it is, Team Hyperion. So yeah, it's not my shirt. So Steiner, you know, yeah.
Oh, all right. I see how it is.
No,
this is kind of the chat we're in.
Steiner is one of, he's my best mod. He's a moderator.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Steiner. I love you. Good stuff. Anyway, we're doing all the plugs and stuff. If you haven't seen all the good stuff and all the discounts, go check them out in the links in the description.
Oh, I love discounts.
Yeah, we have discounts for everything. Third-party minis, we have commissions, we have Warhammer stuff from Rainer, from R&R. We have even Dance Terrain. Do you know the code for Dance Terrain?
Knowing Dan's probably like D's penis or something.
It's close. It's D's nuts.
Oh, it's close.
It's D's nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh,
Dan.
yeah, well.
Yeah.
You know Dan.
Yeah, we know Dan. Anyway, so go check out all the various links in the description down below. Get your discounts. Support us where you can as well for today's game. Like, subscribe. They're both free. I don't know why you wouldn't. You know, you can always unsubscribe later if you really want to do that.
You can resubscribe.
Yeah. I don't know why you would do any of that except for just pressing it one time. But sure, yeah, go check out all those various good deals. The last thing that I need to show all of you before we get into any bits and bobs for today's game is that for you Australian viewers, especially if you're near the Sydney area, even if you're not Australian, if you're in New Zealand and you've got the cash to spare, come and play at Jake's event.
Good.
Very cool stuff.
Hey,
Thank
very
you, Jake. Yeah, the cinematic is sick. Really well done. So if you want to come and participate in an event that I'll be going to, are you going there?
Possibly. We have to see.
Oh,
you know. 2 days are a bit tricky now, you know.
2 days are tricky, yeah, with a young one.
Yeah, with a young one.
Yeah, makes sense. So very cool. Steiner says, so saying it isn't your shirt means you stole it. I expect you to remove it immediately and give it back and do the rest of the stream without a shirt. Sorry, it's too cold.
Well, he's not wearing pants, so.
I'm not wearing pants. I do have a pants cam. Yeah.
Bit sussy, eh?
We'll see about that later.
All right. Now I know what kind of stream we're going on.
Yeah, that's for later on, right? Yeah.
Get behind it.
Okay. With that said, welcome to everyone here in the chat. I see a lot of grey. Guys, come on, let's have a goal of 50 memberships today. If we can get to 50, that'd be amazing. Don't forget about all the Patreon and all that stuff as well. Yeah, first Drukhari game in a long time, so support us where you can. Sadly, I don't have a video of your Drukhari, and we don't own any Drukhari, so I don't have videos of them. But I do have brand new videos of my Tzeentch Daemons. That's me.
Hey. Yeah. Very cool.
Very quick list today because I'm keeping it quite simple. I am actually proxying models. Yeah, Cress was very worried about getting everything accurate for the stream, painted, and I was like, don't worry, I'm proxying 2 units.
Yeah, if I knew someone that did commission painting at a pretty reasonable rate.
Yeah.
But
if only.
If only.
I sometimes I'm like, oh, I got to go to this event. I need like another Lord of Change painted. I've done that before. Yeah. And been like, Adela, paint this in a week.
No.
And she's like, please. So I try not to do that because then she'll castrate me.
Yeah. I've got a friend that has done some commission painting for like my the waters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he does mainly like painting coaching videos now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll
plug. Yeah, absolutely.
Swarm painting, eh?
Swarm painting.
If he ever logs on to have a look. But yeah, he's got a little Discord, Patreon. I don't know. One of those things you pay for.
Okay.
And does some pretty good paint tutorials.
Very
good. Instagram
Very cool.
as well. Check it out.
Well, yes. So I am proxying 2 units of flamers today, and that's mainly because with the points drops, no points drops, with the rules changes to this detachment, this is the only thing that Daemons actually had. Daemons had Nurglings go up by 5 points. That's it. And then there was 1 rules change, which is the 2 CP strat became 1. So pyrogenesis.
Oh.
Used to be 2 CP.
Yeah.
Now it's only 1 for this detachment. So that's
bad.
pretty good. So I'm going to try and use that today, which is why I brought 18 flamers.
Yuck.
Along with 3 exalteds.
Yuck.
So I've got essentially, what is that, like 18 plus another 6. So 24 D6 worth of flames.
Yeah, we're fine.
It's a lot of
My
flames.
whole army's paper anyway, don't worry about it.
Yeah. So lots of flamers. I've got 18 screamers, 18 flamers, very simple. And then 2 big birds, Kairos and the shooty through walls bird, along with another 3 beasts of Noggle. So everything's in 3s, or I have 3 wounds of everything. So nice and easy. What do you got going on over there?
So I'm playing Reaper's Wager because they have a lot of good stratagem bar the 2 CP reactive move. I get to play a big blob of clowns as well. So we've got an 11-man troop with a troop master as well.
Yep.
Just for some mortar wounds. Running through the list, double beast pack.
Really
cool.
good. Yeah.
I've got Draza, Archon with the scout enhancement, Urian, Lilith.
The Archon has to be the warlord, right?
Yeah.
To give you the Vector?
Correct, he's the warlord. So he's also got a Vector, yeah.
Yeah, double Vect today.
Yuck.
No CP for
No CP
anyone.
for anyone, yeah. I need my CP.
Yeah, cool.
They did actually change the Reaper's Wager detachment as well. So now when I'm winning the wager, which Drukhari always are,
Yes.
basically, I get reroll 1s to hit, which is good because before I didn't have an army roll.
Yes.
And now I do.
True. Yep. I don't really have an armor roll either. I kind of spend tokens to use the stratagems normally and then give my opponent a crap load of reroll saves. So if anything, I actually have less of an army roll.
Yeah.
But it's good.
You know.
Thanks, GW. Nice. Okay.
But yeah, then you go 2 squads of 10 Cabalites split up in the Little Venom.
Yeah.
1 squad of Witches split up. We have 2 Mandrakes, 1 squad of Incubi, 3 Venom, and 2 squads of 2 Talos.
That's a lot of Talos.
Yeah. Talos kind of cool.
They are good. Yeah.
It's pain engines, bro.
Heat Lancers today?
Yep. So Heat Lancers today. They hit on 4s, you know.
Yep.
Haywires are kind of like, they're good, but.
It's going to be swingy as all hell. Hitting on 4s, wounding me on
My whole army is
3s,
swingy.
and then 4 up invons for me.
Yeah.
So we'll see how
So
we
hit
go.
on 4s, wins on 3s,
Yep.
4 up save. But if you fail that save, hey.
I do technically have 1 model in my army that will matter for AP. That is the Demon Prince. He has a 2-up armor save and a 4-up invon.
Okay.
Everything else has a 4-up invon, except for the beasts who have a 5.
Yep.
Otherwise, there's just 4s all the time. If you're attacking me, it's basically a 4-up invon.
Yep.
So that's easy. In terms of the mission and whatnot that we are playing today, oh, did I reset it? Yes, I did. We're playing Hidden Supplies. Let's go.
Oh, good.
So this one is basically there's 4 objectives in the middle. We actually played this one wrong the first time we played it, slightly. I don't know if it would have mattered,
Typical.
but yeah, I know. The cheats are doodling. There's 4 objectives in the middle, and then you basically get 5 points if you hold 1 in the middle, 10 points if you hold 2, and then you get 15 if you hold more objectives than your opponent.
Inclusive of my home?
Inclusive of your home. I didn't think it was last time, but it is inclusive of your home.
Right, so holding my home can matter.
It can matter.
But
only,
I don't score points for holding it by itself.
Yes, it's just for hold more.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff. There's no twist today. I'm not using them yet again because I feel like they're a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at them, to be honest with you.
Okay. I can give you some examples.
Yeah, hit me.
Every model on the table is loan up 18. Yeah.
Huh.
Or everything can charge 18 inches and rolls 3d6 instead of 12 inches.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. Lots of them are kind of crazy, so...
Let's go the Dark Kin. Yeah, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, nice.
How good is that? Love the Dark Kin.
Okay, and in terms of our deployment as well, we are playing my favorite, Crucible of Battle. Let's go. Also, I know that a lot of you are going to start attacking me and bullying me for playing Hidden Supplies. Don't even try it, okay? I hardly ever get to play Daemons these days because I'm doing lots of other different things for bits and bobs. And when I do play Daemons, I'm not allowed to play Hidden Supplies because there's 4 objectives, which means I get Shadow easier. But this detachment literally doesn't care. It doesn't matter. I don't need shadow for anything. It doesn't give me any benefit. It doesn't help or worsen anything in any way unless we're taking a battle shock.
Actually.
And then it's like -1.
When I force a battle shock with Incubi in the fight phase.
Right.
And then you make the battle shock and you got shadows,
okay.
then you heal. Is that correct?
True. If you have damaged me.
He's going for that advantage.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, hear me out. If you've damaged me and I can't heal models on the Screamers and Flamers. So at most I can heal 2 wins.
Unbelievable.
It's going to be fine.
Unbelievable.
But yes, it will actually maybe make a difference if I get +1 and then stop you from getting a pain token.
Wow.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
Yeah, I see what's going on. I didn't even pick the mission. I had no idea what was coming in. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
Cool. I still think that Gauntlet games should be twists. That's a great idea.
It's kind of cool.
We'll do that. Do you know what Gauntlet games are?
No, sounds cool.
Neil and I have a gauntlet that we do that he designed, which is basically if one person wins 3 streams in a row, the opponent has to go through the gauntlet, which is you make a list with the detachment that they give you. Then they look at that list, they counter it directly with whatever they want. They select the table, the layout, the mission, the twist, everything.
Yikes.
And then you have to try and win.
Wow, all right.
It's pretty horrible.
Yikes.
Yeah, it sucks. So yeah. Jackson already trying to talk his hidden plan down. He started cheating before Crass even came in. I got to win somehow.
Yeah.
How else
100%.
can I win?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. With that, we are ready for the roll-off.
Cool.
Do you think you want to go first or second?
So, realistically, I'm expected to get myself tabled by like turn 3. So, going first.
What is going to table you? The Flamers are only range 12.
Don't worry, bro.
Got one thing that can shoot.
Yeah. So we'll kind of see. Look, I'm happy with either. Going first is generally pretty good if I can kind of pressure points some stuff, but you haven't really given me a lot to pressure. So going second is probably better.
Fair.
Try to get that tail end scoring.
Yeah, I think so. Going second at the end of the game, getting the scoring for hidden supplies.
Yeah, especially with hidden supplies,
15.
right? Just get a cheeky 15.
Yeah. In Deep Strike as well, I have Demon Prince, Unit Flamers, Unit Screamers, 1 of each. And then for you...
I've got the Cabalites and the Witches and stuff over there in the transport. Then for strategic, I have a 1 5-man Cab squad, just with some splinter rifles, 1 5-man Witches without the Sergeant, and the big blob of Clowns because someone had decent indirect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that good. On average, I kill 2. If I'm within 24.
On average.
I don't even really want to come out because if I come out and you see me,
that's the indirect too.
Then then you just shoot me with a bunch of heat lances.
And with the Troop Master's got the enhancement to give him deep strike anyway, so I can just rapid and then just like go in on my turn. So you get 1 turn of indirect instead of like a billion.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ready to go then.
Beautiful.
Here we are. I'm red. You are green.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Battle of Wits. Okay.
Tricky.
Yeah. I get a 1.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
It shall be you first.
I'll go first.
Unlucky.
All right. So I'll start with all my
luck, sir.
scout moves then, which there are a few.
Yes.
So we've got the Beast Pack up here, Beast Pack here, and we have the Venom over here. They've all been, the Venom's been set up to kind of scout up and sticky one of the No Man's Land objectives, which means I've got to kind of push up to protect that as well.
Yeah, cool.
So let's do it.
Cool.
So they all scout 9 because, you know, Drukhari.
The other thing I forgot to mention, by the way, is that this is the turn counter arrow. If you do remember, my turn, your turn.
Very cool.
He's busy.
I will forget.
Yes, I do every single time as well.
Jack, can we have a quick squiz what's going on over here, your side of the
yes,
table?
absolutely. Go nuts, sir.
So if I come up 9 with a scout.
Yes.
So I'm here on the thing.
Yep.
We kind of get just behind here. I kind of push up 12 from here. If I want to be uber aggressive with Beast Pack at the start and kind of sit here.
Yep.
And then I could actually declare a charge, like an 8-inch charge onto your Screamers. I could also advance and charge.
Yes.
Which is kind of cooked.
Don't forget, I've got the scout here too. I've got these 2
You
scouts.
do.
These scout and this one.
That's
here.
fine, we'll just charge around them.
Yes, you could.
Something like that.
These are my beasts right here, chat. And in terms of proxying, I have a unit of proxied flamers off the board, and there's 6 like pink horrors here and a fiend. That's my other unit.
And they move 12?
They move 9.
Uh-huh.
But they can advance and shoot.
Cool. So it's pretty safe to say if I was in this cool little brick back over here, I'll be fairly safe.
But also just keep in mind, I have 1 CP and I can uppy downy end of this turn, and I can do it turn 1. So I can uppy downy lots of stuff and just be like, bleh.
Cool. So let's just do a little bit of a scout move and kind of move these goobers over here.
The goobs. Yep. Nice. Well, I mean, while you do that, I don't think it's really going to matter where I go, like where you go for mine. I'm just going to put mine as I was going to do. A Beast of Nurgle here, a Beast of Nurgle there, just to get them up closer to the middle.
Yeah.
And then we'll do another Beast of Nurgle. He's going to run this way. Just kind of get behind the wall as much as I can. I don't want to get shot by something, but oh well. Nice. I also start with 3 rubber ducks.
And I have 3 pain tokens.
Oh, it's the game of tokens.
It is the game of tokens.
3 pain versus 3 flux tokens. I like it.
So I'm going to put these guys up top. Obviously, they're on the bottom 4.
Yeah, cool. Steiner says, maybe just get better at the game. Peeps are still winning with demons. You just can't. Sorry? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Are they winning?
Call down, eh?
Really?
Cool.
Some people are winning, yeah. Which is crazy. I don't know how.
So
Steiner's not winning against me, right?
Whoa.
Oh.
Sounds like an attack.
Oh.
I want to take that. Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I am going to draw from a hat.
Yes, from a hat.
That's
Ready
really
to
cool.
go.
I have a hat here.
Hat under the table. Give it a swish. If you guess the 2 that you draw as well, Dan will magically appear in the chat and gift memberships.
I don't even know what's in the chat or in the thing anymore. I'm going to take...
It's exactly the same, but containment is gone, and there's now display of might and also attempting target.
Yeah, so we're probably going to get extend battle lines and secure no man's land, or one of those... sabotage actually wouldn't be too bad on turn 1. I have a lot of dudes to do things.
You do have a lot of dudes.
Yeah? Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Establish Locust.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Points.
Still possible. Yeah.
And we got recover assets.
Okay.
Beautiful.
That one now ends at the end of your turn.
Yeah, so it's actually not too bad. It's still pretty low scoring secondaries.
Yes.
There is something to be said for trying to actually bin establish and potentially pull up a next one, but because you've got a vector aura and a bunch of stuff and an MICP to do things, I'm just going to score it, I think.
Fair. Makes sense.
Cool. So what we're going to do, there's no point me really pushing up too much into no man's land yet, because you can safely flame me and I don't have a chance to kind of snowball up my units. So I'm going to just try to shuffle everything up a little bit.
Okay.
We have the Archon and the Venom has sticky at this point. My home is sticky as well.
Okay.
So if I can sticky as many points as possible, that's mad. Locust is how far from the center? 6?
6 from the middle, which is this little dot right here.
Yeah, cool.
And I think that this line actually is probably 6.
It's probably 6.
There
cool.
you go.
So it's a bit awkward because I really wanted to put my dude on the point, my little Archon-y, sorry, my Urian.
Yes.
And I might
Urian
actually be able to
Rakoff.
still, because he can come right here.
Hello. Right in the middle of the board.
So he's just going to chill there
Yeah.
and not die, because that's what he does.
probably. Probably not.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's his role, that's his job.
Yeah.
We're going to shuffle up some Talos as well, right? So if you put something in the middle, they can just come through this wall
Yep.
and bully you.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we're going to shuffle them all up because, you know, why not? This beast pack, I kind of want to push up a little bit to kind of stop screens and stuff like that. Sorry, not screens. To screen out a little bit.
Yep.
Especially with turn 1 deep strike, right?
Yep.
So, and I also don't want them to get shot.
In the face.
Yeah, so they can kind of come 12. We're going to push them up here. Like so.
Very nice.
They give me a chance to potentially take a point from you on the next turn.
Yes, 100%.
They've got a lot of wounds and stuff as well, so it's kind of awkward to commit to them. The other thing I could actually do, what I'm thinking about, is getting the like Lilith out as well, and just putting her kind of near here for an intervention or something like that.
Yep.
With indirect, it's probably not worth it. How far does Screamers move? 14, correct?
14.
So you could just move, you can't mortal bomb me,
No.
and you could potentially charge.
Yep.
I'll live with that.
Makes sense. I do like it. Yeah, Lilith is going to be very scary into my flamers. In my screamers, it's not so bad because she's what, strength 4?
So yeah, she's strength 4 when she's leading the unit.
Yeah.
Strength 3 otherwise.
Okay.
So strength 4's not bad.
It's 4s to wound them, but 2s to wound the flamers because they're infantry.
Yeah, that's right.
Ugh.
But she does once per game have 12 attacks.
Yeah.
If you empower her, she's got 4 rerolls, and she does have sustain too.
Okay.
So she does go pretty hard.
Spooky. Yeah.
But yeah. Cool.
Sarah says, yeah, fair Hellbane, it's 1:30 a.m. for me, I'm dead inside. I'm as dead inside as Jackson looks. Okay, all right,
Yeah,
relax. I think I look great in this shirt, you know? Oh, and we've got the Falkland Islands chaps here again, Warden of Rap. You know, we have a group of people that follow us from the Falkland Islands.
Really?
Yeah, how random is that?
That's really cool.
And they sometimes join in. Good to see you.
All right, I'm going to really riskily put my Venom up on top of this building. I'm going to knock it off probably later in the game. Jackson said, don't put anything up on the top like that, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yes, I did say that.
Yep.
Sorry, Sheep just gifted 50 memberships.
Whoa. Good work, Sheep. That's all of them.
Jesus.
Sheep,
what the hell?
You got to send a new goal.
You're going to give me a heart attack, man.
It's really cool, Sheep. Appreciate it.
Jesus. 50 in one hit. You absolute loony. What the hell? Holy crap. Chris, if you don't know, that's $4 a membership.
Whoa.
That's
cool.
That's ridiculous.
Do I want to attack a beast of noble and then get flamed?
Jesus.
The answer is probably yes.
Quick, guys, go turn on your memberships. Activate them, quick. If you've got them as a denied thing, Alex, you might need to activate yours. Steiner, activate them. Steiner says 100 gifted for the pants cam, question mark? Potentially, that could be on.
Hey.
The pants cam is not that exciting, guys. It's just a top-down camera, right? But that's crazy. Sheep, you absolute legend. What the hell? Thank you so much. Really, really thank you. When we get new dice in, which is on the way, I will send you some. I need to do that because thank you amazingly. That's so
really
good.
Cool.
Really cool stuff. Every time we get new merch, I'm going to send it over to you. He's gifted us so much stuff.
That's mad.
Been a few weeks since I could watch. Legend. Huge. Anyway, sorry. I'm being very distracting of what's going on.
Yes. Very
crazy stuff.
Cool.
Whoa.
So that's probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm just going to shuffle this little Venom up a little bit as well.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, Chris, you want to come back more?
Yeah,
you
man.
can come back anytime, dude. Apparently people like Drukhari.
Drukhari? Cool. Everyone should like Drukhari.
Yeah, so good.
They're actually, some would say they're one of the nicest races in the multiverse.
I'm in there.
In the 40k universe.
They're awesome.
Yeah, some would.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Some would. Cool. So I've moved up. We're going to do Locust with Urin in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know if it's holy. If not, I'm cheating.
Cool.
I'm also going to do recover assets with probably these little Cabalites at the back here because they're just chilling on the thing, and probably the Venom because he's not doing anything else. I'm going to probably declare a charge over there and just kill a dude. Probably also burn the CP
My
as
beast.
well for it. For probably sustained hits or lethal, probably lethal hits. And we kind of go from there. I think I'm out of range of 12 of the Vect Aura, which is cool. And yeah, that's probably all we are going to do. So no shooting. We're just going to do those actions.
Nice.
I'll put it out hopefully in such a way where at least Jack has to come out a little bit.
I will, 100%.
And doesn't have as many resources.
I can't just let him sit there and score a 15 in the next turn.
You could, though.
I don't know about that.
I reckon you should.
Wow, that is crazy. Warden says, my missus plays Drukhari. Darklances are really a thing. Yes.
They are. They are.
And Steiner says, maybe try for 50 more. Honestly, we can. If you guys want to go for 50 more, let's do it. 50 in one hit from Sheep is crazy.
Yeah. Jack will throw the game if you get 50.
Sure.
100%.
Well, you know, the record for most viewers in one stream at one time is 83. And the most memberships gifted in one stream is 201. So if we can beat 201,
those are rookie numbers. Come
that
on,
would
boys.
be huge.
For the Dark Kin, eh?
I don't expect it to be today of all days, but
Come
I mean,
on,
maybe
for
it
the
will
Dark
be.
Kin.
Who knows? That's crazy. Okay.
Brilliant. We're getting distracted.
Cool. Let's do it.
Actually, technically, my dude can shoot you, and then the beast will heal, so it's not worth it.
Right.
Cool. So we're just going to declare a charge.
Yes.
I didn't measure, because measuring is for people that fail charges.
Fair.
So Beast Pack do have a reroll charge.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's fine.
We have a cool... Oh, that's probably a reroll.
I would say you may as well re-roll it, to be honest. If it's within 4, then we'll take the first one. Supposedly, if you roll double.
I did. Yes.
It doesn't matter. Just don't roll double ones. There you go. 11's fine.
11.
Easy
Cool.
peasy.
So I'll come over here.
Crazy.
Just going to pump all these idiots in. Watch me not kill this guy and be big sad.
Yeah, I hope that would happen. Steiner says 201 was a Christmas stream where we all gave you an early Christmas gift, wasn't it? Exactly, yes. And Warden says, mate, you deserve more than 83 in a stream. The quality stuff you provide, you're too kind.
I was actually telling a mate about this, and this stream is actually, I think, one of the better Warhammer streams to watch.
Oh,
so even when you're watching like, Art of War and stuff like that, the way that Jack has got this stream set up to actually be able to see the table and all that kind of stuff is really good.
Oh,
I think it's one of the better streams out.
You guys are going to make me blush.
This is a crate, correct? So
it is a crate.
I'll have to come behind.
You're going to make me blush.
Oh. So it's pretty good.
I think that if I'm being honest, and giving my honest opinion on streams, our stream does look pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that we do best is fun and interactive commentary. Neil and I normally have a really, really fun time, whereas most other streams are like, anyway, I'm going to move this here. And then it just gets kind of boring.
Yeah.
So, amazing stuff. As long as we keep it entertaining, who cares? It doesn't really matter, right?
Cool.
So
yeah, we're going to use the 1 CP for lethal hits as well, and we're going to use one of these really cool tokens that Jack has gifted to me, my empowerment token.
Pain token.
Which means my unit will get 4 rerolls to hit.
Gross. That's spooky.
So we're going to start with the cool one.
Yep.
Which is going to be the Clawed Fiend, which is just a better beast than Nurgle if you ask me.
Yep.
So they have 5 attacks. They hit on 4s. We now have 4 rerolls to hit. I am 82, not that it matters, for Stinky Demons.
Stinky Demons.
And Dev. We also have now lethals though. Yeah. Pretty good. So we're looking for 6s, obviously, but yeah.
4 rerolls to hit.
4 is pretty good.
Clawed Fiend.
Cool. So there's 2 lethals off the bat, 1 hit.
Yep.
And we have 2 rerolls here. Cool. That's all hit. These are the 2 lethals.
Oh.
So these we're looking for 5s because we have strength 5.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
3.
So you're going to have 3 total AP2, 2 damage for these ones.
5s. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. That's the big ones.
So you take the 2.
I'm down to 5.
Now we're going to have the dogs. I think these guys already have lethal hits. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. They got 4 attacks each.
The Death Guard Tyrant says, I really like how you actually chat with chat. Many Warhammer live streams only ever respond to super chats or memberships. Well, maybe when we do get bigger, that might be more scarce. But for now, 100%. It's just another part of interacting and having fun.
So 4s again.
Also, if I do chat to chat, just continue rolling. I trust you to do all your things. I'll just be chatting away.
Just going to move these ones over a little bit here so we can reroll these guys.
But yeah, why not? You're here for a reason to watch a stream and interact with chat stuff, like why would I not interact with you? It's silly. So
There's here strength 5 as well, so we're looking for 5s.
very cool.
Cool. So we're looking for 4. These are only going to be damage 1.
5s. Okay,
Cool.
so I've taken 3 more. I am on 2 left.
2 left. So we're going to do the dude himself, the Beastmaster.
Okay.
Cool. Cool, that's 1 lethal.
Nice.
These are going to be 6s though, because you're not an infantry unit.
Yep.
Hey, that's 1. No rerolls there.
Okay. 2 at, I assume 1 damage?
Yeah, the 1 damage for these ones.
5s. He is dead.
Hey, I didn't even have to hit you with all my birds.
18 bird attacks?
18 bird attacks, yeah.
Okay.
Sustained and lethal, we're really good.
Yeah. He does blow up on a 6 for 1 mortal.
Okay, now you tell me.
Beast of Nurgle? No.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Cool,
All
so
right.
that's it. The cool thing is, I actually got my pain token back now because I killed your unit.
Yes, let's go.
It was almost like it was free.
Yeah, it was. Hell
So
yeah.
I don't think I can consolidate because if I was good, I would have put myself closer to the point. I don't think I could have anyway. So we're just going to chill there.
Yeah.
Make Jack come out, do some flamers and stuff.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Very cool.
So going to the end of the turn, I will score 2 for Established Locust.
Okay.
Urian, in the
Yes. That's with Urian.
Correct. And then 3 for Recover. So I've got the Cabs and I've got the Venom.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Up to 5.
Beautiful.
I don't think I need to uppy downy anything. Really.
Yeah.
I
mean,
don't
you could,
really
but-
want to just yet. I kind of want the CP in my pocket.
Yes, I think it's going to be one of those games.
Yeah, I could use it to mainly give you a duck, which means I get an extra duck. But honestly, I found that I used to have an enhancement that gave me 2 ducks, but I don't have that today.
Quack,
so I only
quack,
have 1 duck. And honestly, giving you more rerolls is actually worse. So I'm just going to use them very scarcely, as much as I can, and only use them for strats. And see what happens. Sheep says, your table is easier to see, and I can actually tell what is happening from it the best I've seen.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It is really good to be able to watch. I think it's an enjoyable watch.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much. With all these new things, I might finally be able to buy a second camera. I actually went to the effort of getting multi-camera support so I can run multiple cameras at the same time, but I just don't have the cameras themselves. So when I get another one, it's going to go right over that way so I can have more of the table and people can walk around a bit more, and maybe another one over there. Who knows?
Is it fitting though? Doesn't Jackson sell his body for money?
I do.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
That's after the stream. That's later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make rent somehow, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, so that's that. Very cool stuff. Just having a quick look at the table. I'm not going to get any extra ducks or anything. I'll still have my 3. We're both going to go up to 2 CP now.
Yeah.
And I will draw my own cards. Ooh. I think what I would like turn 1 is honestly assassinate. Because the beast pack's a character, isn't he?
The whole thing is a character, correct.
If I kill the whole thing.
Yeah, they are. There is a lot of wounds. It's 3 for each bird, 2 for each dog, 3 for the Beastmaster, and 5 for the Clawed Fiend.
Are they T5?
They're T4.
Okay.
But they do have a 6-up Indron, right? And a 6-up save. So why bother? But yeah, they do go down. And you do definitely have the damage over there to kill.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not bad. Okay.
I think I'll probably want Assassinate then. And then what else do I want? Maybe like Extend or Secure. I'm going to go with Extend. The Death Guard Tyrant says, question for Jack though, ever thought about commentating off screen whilst 2 other people play, or are you planning on always being a player? We used to have 3 people. We had a commentator that did all the camera angles and whatnot, just like a lot of other streams. The problem that you find with that is that when someone sits over there and does the chair, they look that way towards the screen because the players need to also see the screen so that they can read chat and do other things as well. And if that happens, because they're talking away, we will end up chatting. And they will also want to speak, but we'll constantly speak over them because we hear them all the way over there, whereas chat would hear them all at the same time with the microphones. So it doesn't work. You end up talking over the top of each other, and it's a bit of a... I've tried it. I'd rather just play the game and run the stream, and then I don't need an extra person. I don't have to pay anyone. You know?
Scarborough says, cowardly Tzeentch shenanigans. But stream is always top class. Absolutely. I think it's going to be a game of shenanigans today, eh?
Yeah. I do get Establish Locus and Bring It Down.
Not bad. Bring It Down is tricky, I think, for you. I don't know if I've given you 1 Venom you can probably see.
Yeah.
Which is 4 points, right?
It's 4 points.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I remember when my Venoms gave you 2.
Yes.
Another 4.
Bring It Down I think is fine.
Yeah.
I will see if I get an extra CP from Kairos first, then maybe redraw Locus, because I don't think it's
Locus is a bit,
I do.
Yeah,
so
really?
I think I'll just use that immediately to burn Locus. See if I get something else.
Something good.
Yeah. Cowardly Tzeentch shenanigans. Hi, Scarbrand. But the stream is always top class. You are too kind. I get Storm Hostile, which can be a free redraw turn 1. So I do
have 2 points in No Man's Land if you wanted to try to draw them for me.
Yeah.
They are a little bit hard for you to get to.
Yeah. I could fly the Screamers out here in
You absolutely
14.
could.
So...
And then we're going to have an epic battle.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I'll keep that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll keep it turn 1.
Yeah,
That's 4 points.
Get them to push out a little bit.
You know, we'll do it. We'll send a unit of Screamers and have a good time. I need to kill some stuff, so... And I also need to send the Screamers anyway if I want to kill the Venom over there, so...
Yeah.
All right. So, let's do a little bit of move. I don't have anything else to do in my command. And we're off to the races. Let's do it.
Beautiful.
Okay. I also got to be aware that you can't rapid, but you can deep strike the Quinn's 9 in the next turn.
Correct.
Right, but they get rerolled. They can't have a pain token, can they?
No, they cannot have a pain token, but they're going to have reroll 1s to hit and wound anyway.
Okay.
And they do reroll charges out of deep strike.
Okay.
So a 9 with the reroll is like not the worst.
Okay.
So and you also got to be careful as well. Mandrakes do go up and down.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So you've got places that you can go to.
Yeah.
All right. So I do need to be a little bit worried about it. All right. This Screamer's going to sit right here so that he can see everything.
Yeah.
This way I can shoot with my Lord of Change from him anywhere over here.
Sounds good.
Which is really nice. I can see the Hellions.
Yep.
I can see the Venom there with Lilith or this one and have a good time there.
Yep. So you can see the Beast Pack, the Venom.
Yep.
And the other Venom.
Absolutely.
And obviously your boy Urin.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we'll fly the rest up in a way like this, where basically the last guy obviously is going to be within 9 of the big bird. I don't think I have a choice in that anyway, because I don't fly that far. But we will fly one of them over the beast pack, just so I can maybe do some models to them. Models!
The Death Guard Turret. I miss seeing Shalaxi on the tabletop. Was she ever usable in 9th? I believe she was pretty good in 9th, right?
She was. When the Codex first came out, she was only 350 points, which I would say is like usable. She was like an A tier kind of tool, and people used her a lot. Then she went to 450 points and she was F tier, and then she's been F tier ever since. Grenade.
A lot of points.
One model.
Hey, I'll take a model. This is for the Beast Pack?
Yes, please.
Cool. I'm probably going to put it on a dog.
Nice.
So
yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
When you're over there, if you want to put one on a dog.
Nice. Okay. Any dog? Any dog?
Yeah. Which was your least favorite dog?
Where is the other dog?
Oh, it should be done. Do that.
Is this a dog?
Yeah. The dog with the tail.
this guy. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right, that works. I think probably what I'm not going to do as well is to screen out everything else. I am nervous about the Archon getting out and then running over here and shooting me in the face. But
yes, I do have a stratagem to turn off Overwatch as well, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
For the chat.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So I think probably what we'll do is we'll just sit them like right here.
Yeah.
I will probably get shot by a lot of stuff in the next turn.
Yep.
But honestly, if I don't do something about this, then I'm going to be in trouble. So I will, I think we'll just move that for now. They're going to sit right here. I'm going to be within 6 of my Lord of Change to make them strength 5, which is really
good.
cool.
Yeah. So you'll be winning me on 3s instead of 4s.
Yep. And then we're going to advance this unit of Flamers down here.
Beautiful work.
I think mainly to screen my corner. So they can move 11, because I don't want anything over here.
Yeah. So screening the corner is pretty good. Stopping the game behind enemy lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It does almost commit Jack to probably having to up down them if he wants to try to get aggressive.
Yes.
With them on the next turn, which is good information for me to have. Yeah, we'll kind of see what he does as well with the rest of his movement.
Yep.
I don't think he wants to give me everything.
No, 100% not.
So that would be, the game would be over really quickly
really
after that.
fast, yeah.
One way or another.
We will advance one beast to over here, and another beast will move.
Now, beasts are OC3, is that correct?
They are OC3, yes.
Cool. So I could potentially contest both with the
beast pack?
The beast pack, because I am one OC each with 7 models, which is kind of funny.
So funny, yeah. Very cool.
But I could also kill one and then pile on to the other point.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. And nothing advance and charge over here? No advance and charge?
Yes, so I have a CP for advance and charge.
Okay, with anything?
Anything.
And the beast pack moved 12?
They move 12.
They are fast.
So
Okay.
they can kind of move 12 and kind of get where they need to get to. I can also use pain tokens in my movement phase as well for reroll advanced rolls, which is kind of good.
Okay. Noted. That's quite scary.
Yeah.
I think that we will position the Screamers back here in this corner in a way where I can fly over stuff if it does get really close. But if you want to advance and charge all the way over here and go past my Beast of Nurgle, then that's also a good thing for me as well, I suppose.
Correct.
But then I can still reach the point if I need to later, which is nice.
Yeah.
And just blocks my deployment zone as well. I don't need them to go out just yet.
Yep.
And then the last thing I think I want to do is honestly, you have 4 Heat Lancers down here, right?
That is correct.
All right, I'm going to get a little bit ballsy.
Hey.
I'm going to put Kairos like here.
All right.
I'm going to put him, I'm going to put him like a little bit far away just so that he can do his shenanigans. Just put his base, or actually I can see from my wing, can't I? No, my base has to be out here.
Yeah, your base has to be wholly within the terrain feature.
Yeah, but if I sit my corner here, just off this side,
Correct. Then you can
I can see this, and
That's
I can. Oh, I might actually just put myself fully on.
Yes, but wholly on if you can shoot that venom.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And then that way I can still shoot the venom.
Yeah.
and I can see that venom to shoot it. I can see him to shoot it just in case he doesn't die from something else.
Yep.
I can see over that way. We've got loads of options, and it should be a fun time.
Yep.
All right. So, where do I want to start? I think I know where one of my CP is going to be going for strength, which is probably going to be my flamers, because it'll take them to strength 8.
Which would be 2s to wound.
2s to wound, which is crazy good. So, yeah, I just don't know what I really want to put in.
Just be careful with your shooting aura as well, because there is, I do have a vect aura inside of the transport. So
yes, over there, very cool.
Yeah.
So I need to somehow kill that venom for 4 points. I need to charge Urian. So if I actually shoot Urian to death and he doesn't stand back up, I still get Storm anyway, actually, because I've got one there.
Yeah, he's only OC 1. I'm assuming you're OC more than 1?
I'm OC 1, but if he either stands back up and then I charge him, I get it anyway. Or if he doesn't stand back up, then I get it anyway.
Correct.
Because I have OC 1 to none.
2015 Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
2.5 litre. Well, what do we have here? The last remaining Dark Elder player on Terra. That is correct, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yep, Drukhari, D for D tier, eh?
D for D tier.
Yeah, they're struggling a little.
Yep.
But they're fun.
Okay. I think what we're going to do first, what toughness is the venom?
6. They're piddly and crap.
They are piddly and crap, but still. I don't want to get too greedy with the big bird.
Yep, they are stealthed as well. So
but I need to kill that venom. I really want to kill more of this beast pack as well, but I don't think I can get greedy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the big bird at the back will shoot his big gun into the venom with sustained, little gun into Urian.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. So
you're hitting on 2s to 3s then?
3s now, yeah, because stealth and 2s into
Urian?
Yeah. Okay. So, and your Urian is strength what?
He's toughness 4.
Oh, T4.
Yeah, he's T4.
And that thing's T6. 6. And I am strength 9 goes to 10. So 3s into the venom. Here we go.
He's reason 3s.
Hitting on 3s, but 6s are sustained D3.
Damn. All right.
3s.
You're not long for this world. Oh, just don't roll any 6s. Hey, how good is that?
There you go. 3s to win.
3s to win.
Okay, so 3. These are AP 2.
Cool.
So 3, 6, 5 ups?
6 ups. 4 up saves native. Damage is
D3.
Ooh, I could live this. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm looking for 6s, obviously, because Drukhari and Bronze saves are kind of rubbish.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Me make none. So you do need to roll
3d3. I need a 6.
You don't even need that. Yeah, he's got bang. You got 6 wounds.
6 wounds exactly.
So on a 6 they explode. Watch me roll a 6 now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have 6 guys, including the Archon in the transport.
Yes.
So on a 1, I take a mortal wound as they come out, and they'll be battle shot.
Yep.
I can come out on the other side of the wall, which is kind of good. Stops them from being shot later.
Yes.
And that objective is sticky still from the transport.
Yes.
We lose
none. All right.
Cool. So I'll go ahead and do that. I'll move this out of the way.
Very cool. While you do that, I will do the little shots into Urian.
Absolutely.
So this will be 2s.
Yep.
2s. Okay. Well, I rolled 1-1, but this is where all my 6s came out. I got 3 6s. Great.
It's all right. He never dies.
2s to wounds. 2 1s. So only 3 wounds.
Cool. So I'm assuming this is AP a lot. Not that it matters for me.
AP 1.
AP 1. So I was saving on 4s anyway because I have a 4-up invuln and a 4-up feel no pain.
Yeah.
So we're going to remove that venom out of the way.
Gross.
Okay.
3 saves, please.
3 saves. So we're looking for 4s, and these are damage 1?
D3.
Oh, yuck. So we're just going to roll 3 4s.
Yeah.
I rolled 1 4.
So 2d3 damage.
Yep.
No, it is 5 damage.
So these are 4-up feel no pains as well.
Yeah.
So he has 5 wounds, so the chance of me dying here is kind of low.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Cool. He takes damage.
Takes 1 single damage. So he is on 4.
Okay, fair enough. Do I hazardous? No, I do not.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I do it so often with this army. The last time I played it on stream, we counted it. I rolled 8 out of 16 hazardous, I think it was.
I'll double check my wounds. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm 5, but it could be 4.
Very cool.
So let me check.
Yeah, just waiting for a range refresh to get into Drukhari. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, eventually, right?
That
would be so cool. All right. So I think the next thing I'm going to do, even though I would lose technically one shot on Kairos for Blast by shooting the Flamers into the Beast Pack first, I could shoot Kairos there first. I think that if the Flamers really power up and go nuts, then I can use Kairos to shoot Urian instead. Yep. So I'm going to shoot the Flamers next, and I will pay my command point for Pyrogenesis. So it'll be 6d6, or technically it's all the same because it's all AP1.
This is into the beast?
It's all 2s.
Beast pack?
Yeah, so it's
cool.
8d6 flames, 2s to wound.
We'll live this, for sure.
If I roll really low on my amount of shots, maybe, yeah. I did roll 3 1s.
Yep,
so it's
you did.
10.
Still pretty good though, probably enough.
Yeah, plus 10, so 23. Yeah, it's a bit below average, but it's all right. So here's
it says GameCube
21.
was and is awesome. Absolutely. Got so many memories of like waking up at 4 a.m, playing some Mario Kart, with Smash Bros. Crazy. Some of my fondest memories are on it. Absolutely.
Okay, so it shall be 18 saves.
18?
AP1, AP2, ignoring cover.
18?
18.
Cool, I'm just going to pick up these dice. We're looking for 6s because Beast Pack are garbage.
Okay.
I'm going to take it on order. I'll probably go the dogs first with all damage 1.
Yeah.
Then probably the birds, and then the Beastmaster, and then finally the Clawed Fiend.
Yep. Cool.
If it matters. Cool. We pull 3 6
15
out.
damage.
15 damage. My brain doesn't work in terms of math.
Okay. There's a dog who's taken a wound.
Dog takes 1, kills the dog,
Yeah.
kills a bird, kills a bird, kills a bird, and then kills the master. So the Clawed Fiend is still on 5 wounds.
Okay. Great.
So we'll go ahead and move that over here.
Yeah, so now I think probably it's best that I just shoot Kairos into that because I don't want it running around and being annoying. Though, yeah, I could use it for no prisoners. I didn't need to kill it for any other reason. And my Flamers can fall back and shoot. So, though, if you draw like Locust or something, I guess you could just do it in my zone in the next turn. But
I've drawn Locust now, but I can do behind or...
he's going to have to take a Battle Shock, so...
Yep, and he does have leadership 8.
All right, then I'm totally fine with leaving him there. I don't think I really want to shoot Kairos into that. That went well enough that I don't really mind. I will shoot Kairos into Urian and see what happens now. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. This is going to be D3 plus 6.
Pretty good.
Bam. So 7. Okay, these hit on 2s because I can see you. Okay, and then winning here on 2s because strength 10.
Yep, beautiful.
That's that many. D3 damage each, so 6 4-ups.
Cool, 6 4-ups. He never dies, so don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
No.
I'm not worried.
You're not worried? I'm not worried.
Yep. Oars.
Oh.
He only takes 2.
So I failed 2.
Okay. Yeah.
And then damage?
2d3.
2d3.
For 3.
For 3, so he doesn't die.
Oh my god.
And he takes
1 damage.
1 more damage. Oh, good.
Hazardous? Okay. All right.
Told you he was the goat. He just chills, bro.
Yeah. Also, I do forget, you have a duck now because of Pyrogenesis. I had to spend the CP for +1.
Okay, now he tells me. I could have rerolled all my saves.
Do you want to reroll save? That's fine. I just remembered myself. I'm cheatsy doodling. Sorry,
wow.
sorry.
Typical.
Yeah. Cool. That's that. I will charge the Screamers now into Urian and see what I can do there.
Beautiful.
Just to try and steal the point from you.
Yeah.
An 8.
Beautiful work. You do have to be careful of the Beast Pack potentially intervening as well, but it would cost me 2 CP, which is yuck. Absolutely.
Yeah. Haha. So we'll get this guy to over here. We'll get this guy to fly this way.
James says, good morning, lads. Hello, James. Ooh, did you end up winning your game
it's James, right.
last night?
Hi, James. Good to see you, buddy.
Popped in, he was playing TTS, he was testing out a little bit of CK.
Ooh.
Feels nice, eh?
Nice.
Yeah.
You know that he's playing in my TTS league. I host a TTS league monthly.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
With a bunch of people worldwide. Generally pretty casual, but it's a good fun time. He's playing in that too.
Yeah, I love James. You know, good looking bloke.
He is. He's a specimen.
Yeah. Don't tell him I said that though. You get a big head.
Yeah. I'm not going to charge anything else. I'm just going to leave it.
Cool.
And I will absolutely try and kill Urin Rakath. I've got 15 attacks because one did not make it.
Beautiful work. I love to hear it.
No, I got 20-0'd his way, table turn 3.
3.
Oh, good stuff.
Good stuff.
That's amazing. It's love to hear that. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 attacks.
Cool. So these are 3s and 3s?
Yes.
Right? 'Cause you strength 6?
Strength 6.
Yes. Yeah, so
3s,
3s and
3s.
3s.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here we go.
So watching me live this again.
Probably, yeah. That's a pretty good hit roll.
Pretty good hit roll.
3s again.
It's pretty good as well.
Pretty insane win roll.
That's fine, because now we're going to have a pretty good save roll.
2 damage each. He's got 3 wounds
He's got
left.
3 wounds. He's that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we fail 4.
8 damage.
So we have 8 damage, and he's got 3 remaining.
Yes.
So give them back to you. I could actually...
You could use a duck to reroll one of them if you want. Then it's only 6 damage, and then 4 ups.
You know what? He gets back up on a 2. We always make the 2.
Sure.
So we'll just do it.
I'm ready. Yeah. 4s.
He takes a total of
3.
3. So
He's dead on the
Exactly.
nose. Okay, perfect.
on a 2+, he gets back up.
Yep.
At the end of the phase.
That's all I got. Okay.
Beautiful work.
He's fine.
Cool.
But at least my screamers don't get hit back.
Yeah.
They are just going to...
He's not heaps good into screamers, unfortunately.
Yes.
But he's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and try to grab him here without destroying all your screamers.
Yeah, it's fine. They're very, very spindly. I don't know why these things are still on 32mm flying stands.
Yeah, I know. Have you ever played Drukhari? They're full spindly.
Yeah, it's so dumb. Please, GW, just update
So he's
the
going
base
to come
size.
back here on the other side of the wall,
Yep.
out of engagement.
Yep.
You
You want to put him on the top?
Yeah, let's put him on the top so people can see him.
Yep. Nice.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Very
And
good.
He is back on full wounds because, you know, why not?
Gross. Well, I do get Storm for taking that one.
You do.
And bring it down for 4 each, so that will be 8 for me. Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
4 and 4?
4 and 4 is 8. Guess
No
correct. Yep.
maths, yeah, good. No other things to do. I gain a CP, you gain a CP. As I told you I would. I forgot to flip the thing to my turn. Very good.
I also forgot to flip
And then
to
I'm
my
going to
turn
flip it back
for
to
your
you.
turn.
Good. It's now turn 2.
Cool. So what I'm going to do at the end of your turn is I'm probably going to pick up both my mandrakes. I'm going to leave this one here at the moment because I'm probably going to put them back in the same spot. But I will pick these other ones up as well. So I mentioned bases.
Oh yeah. they're having a lot of chats with me at the moment after the changes to soul grinders. Because they went to 160mm bases. Why, GW? Why?
Wow. No, thank you.
Which makes no sense to anyone involved. That's an Age of Sigmar base. It's made for Age of Sigmar. You can't move them anywhere on this table. Please put them on 130mm bases.
Wow. No, thank you.
Anyway, yeah.
Cool.
I think a lot of... why you do your moves anyway? Do you have any other things to do?
No, what we're going to do is we're going to draw our secondaries first and do
Nice.
that. Go draw it from the hat.
Hellman says, don't start the rant, I beg you. You guys know me too well.
All right, what do we get?
Yeah.
We got overwhelming force, which is kill things on objective.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, look, there's something on the
There's a
objective.
lot of things on objectives now.
And we get behind enemy lines. Excellent.
Oh,
so Jack
like,
did
hang
kind
on.
of screen. This does give me the opportunity to potentially try to auto pass my beast.
Yes.
And
so
then I could just
It would be 2
get it.
CP though.
It would be 2 CP. It could be worth it for the 3 points. I'm just going to have a look to see if Jack's giving me a spot I can actually deep truck in. Did you screen out your back?
I did. I have a flamer unit over there.
Beautiful.
And
So
screamers here.
we spoke about that. I could potentially just do it.
I think you could probably do it with this piece pack and just advance them into my lines.
Correct.
but-
I could advance them in, charge the screamers, and then I've got to figure out what I'm doing with the Beast of Nurgle.
Yep.
The other way is I just raw dog the leadership test at an 8, not -1.
It is -1 because of shadow.
Correct.
Because I hold 3.
Cool. So it'll be a 9, right? If I just make a 9 on 2d6, then
Yes.
I can just do it.
Yeah. Also, you do get 5 primary because you hold that one over there with sticky.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's keep, because worst case, I just bin it for a CP.
Fair enough. Also, there will be no challenge cards yet.
No challenge
because
cards
it was 8 to 5 as we went into turn 2.
Yes.
So very close. Yeah. Listen, Ultima says, I just printed 3 Soul Grinders HGW a week before the update. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Cool, let's do the leadership. It's going to be a 9. We're just going to roll it because we're the go. Oh, not that one.
You need a 6.
6?
Oh!
So he will be battle shocked. Does that mean I take
D3
mortals?
mortals. Yes, which would be 2.
For 2. Okay, so he's on 3 wounds now. So when I go over that side, I will change him.
Nice.
Those mandrakes up, these mandrakes up. when it matters, we will move them around.
Yep. All right. And while you do your turn, so while you do your movement, chat has prompted the rant. No, I was just gonna say like the Soul Grinders being on 160mm bases is an absolute joke. That's crazy. No one would think in their right mind that they should be on a 160mm, and I don't even think GW thinks that. But yet again, it comes down to the fact that they are a model company and not a game company, because the Soul Grinder is sent out and sold with a 160mm base, and that's because in 40K it doesn't have a base, and in Age of Sigmar it has a 160. So they've just gone, whatever. Move
past you, Jack.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Central like.
We'll just put it on a 160mm base because it makes sense, because it comes with one in the kit. But realistically, GW should just forego the fact that some people are gonna get it, put it on a 160mm base, and then be like, oh, what? At the tournament, it's not going to be on the right base. Lots of things happen at tournaments that don't generally happen with GW. They should just forget about that, and tournaments should honestly just rule their own base sizes. Like WTC should just honestly start making it up, and everyone should just go with that. Or GW should put out a tournament companion that says this is the accurate base size for these models. Because like Farseers and Spirit Seers are on 25mm.
Yeah.
Because the models haven't been updated. But Warlocks, with an updated model, 32mm base. Doesn't make any sense when the Farseer is literally a bigger model. Like it doesn't make any sense. And these Screamers, for example, being on flying stands is silly. All the mounted units like jet bikes should be on ovals, like everything else that's a mounted unit. It just doesn't make any sense. And you know. Anyway, thank you Warlord Old Stair One for becoming a member. Oh, we're at like 51 now. Insane. So, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I probably am going to advance the beast pack. I'm going to make sure I stay out of 12 because I probably want to use an advance and charge stratagem on them.
Nice.
I will empower them as well.
Yeah, cool.
So they get to reroll advances in this phase.
Yeah, nice.
I might be within 9. Maybe I'll move the Cronus up first so I can be within 9 before I start this move.
Did you say this guy's on 3 wounds now?
Correct, yes, sorry.
Okay.
So I'm going to move the Cronus up here.
Yeah.
So it's within 9 of the beast pack.
Yep.
On a 4+, I will get a pain token back.
Ooh.
Which is kind of good. No, pain token. So I'm on 2 pain tokens. So we're going to do the advance roll for the beast pack. 5 is good. And I will also spend the CP for the
advance and charge. Nice. 40k terrain is way different from Sigmar for the size of base to be right. Yeah, it's ludicrous.
So the 17 brings him like all the way to here.
Okay. Hello.
So we've got a couple options. I'm probably going to try to charge some Screamers and then not die.
Yes. Sounds great. I love that.
Because I can then score behind enemy lines.
Yes.
Which is kind of good.
Yeah, cool.
So 17 from here, making sure I'm not coming within engagement range of your dude.
Yeah.
Brings him up to here.
Gross.
Oops, so he's on that bit there.
Yep.
But Jack's terrain's awful.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you, Snot Goblin.
But
yeah.
Yep. I mean, it looks great.
It does look really cool, but
I just can't fit my big goober models on it.
From a competitive aesthetic, but it's fine. It's pretty close.
Cool. So there's a little bird up here as well.
Yeah, I agree with you, Hellbane. I don't think that the base sizing stuff is particularly accurate, and I've begged GW as many times as I can count to update it, but they just don't. And it makes sense why they don't, but also I just don't agree with it.
The other thing we're going to do is we're going to get Lilith and the Witches out. I'm thinking I just want to push them into here. Hopefully I can kind of gum this side of the board up a little bit for you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm probably happy enough letting her die. The thing is, if I can actually kill a Beast of Nurgle, that's my issue.
Yeah.
They do have 9. I could grenade and...
Okay.
No, there's no point grenading, right? Because you're going to heal anyway.
Correct, at the end of the shooting phase.
So it's kind of what if. Worst case, I take the point from you.
Yeah.
Best case, I kill a Beast of Nurgle.
Yes, I agree.
Then it's going to be kind of tricky for you to actually be able to hopefully deep strike back in this corner.
Yep.
Since I will be pushing your deep strike this way.
Yep.
Which is pretty good. So let's just do it. All right, let's just do it.
I'm ready.
So these guys come out 3 and then move 8. So Lilith and the boys are going to be right here.
Hello, Lilith.
She's not good. into a Beastmaster, but like I said, 12 attacks, and I can spend a CP for the lethal or whatever is pretty okay.
Also, these guys have to be a little bit further away.
I think I...
oh, do you spend it in the thing?
Yes, I think I spent it at the start.
Okay, cool. Nice. All right, no worries then. Spooky, spooky.
Let me double triple check for you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I don't want to cheat.
Yeah.
On a stream.
Who would want to do that? People. Definitely not me.
So I'm pretty sure it's when I do the start. I don't know if it's when I do the move, but...
Okay. Neato.
Oh, it has advanced. So I am cheating. Straight up cheating. So let me just shuffle everything this way. I'd be like a bee's dick, as the saying says. Can you give me that 12-inch for me, please?
I have a 9. I don't have any 12s. Oh, the 12 inches over here? Yeah.
Because I can just pull them this way. I don't think it changes too much in terms of... Cool. Yeah. So we're going to do...
Oh, thank you, James. Thought about 2 guests. Would you be the commentator? Man, that's the second time someone's asked that this morning.
So something like that?
That's crazy. Why? Am I doing a bad job, guys? What's happening? I will reiterate again as a TLDR. It doesn't work because 3 people talking over each other the entire time instead of 2 having a conversation, especially a person on the other side of the room who doesn't know and we don't know when they're talking over the top of it is a little bit awkward. Generally, a commentator either doesn't have these 2 people talking and they're just talking, or these 2 people will be talking and the commentator isn't, which I could do, but I don't know. It just takes a lot more effort to get 2 people here instead of only 1. Death Guy Tyrant says, boo, get off the stage. All right, I'm out of here. See you later. Yeah, anyway.
So that's a 20-0 for me. We'll count it. Cool. I've gotten my Cabalite Warriors out of the Venom that's hidden behind here.
Yeah,
and moved them up. So they're going to be able to shoot a couple of things. And then at the end of the fight phase, because I have a Venom, they get back in the Venom.
Nice.
So I don't have to embark them and then disembark them and then re-embark them.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good.
Cool.
It means now I can actually push up my Incubi into this other Venom. So they can then stage for the following turn. So we're just going to get them and do that.
He's bunny hopping Venoms.
Yeah. So we're just bunny hopping Venoms.
Yep. You ever jump a freight train?
Jump to Venom.
Yeah.
So they're going to come over here. So they're there. I still have Cabalite Warriors at the back. They're kind of screening. They're not really doing much. They're going to bunny hop the next turn. But yeah.
Just pass around a talking stick. Do you know how complicated this game is already? Do you know how many buttons are on this little keypad for me already? Running the show, it takes a lot of effort. Plus,
I don't know if I'd move these guys.
Doing this, let alone adding more stuff to it.
This point over here is still sticky, technically.
Yep.
You will have to move something onto it to take it from me.
Yes.
Which would probably be Flamers, right? They move how far?
They move 9 and they can advance and shoot. But if they get stuck with the beast
they can just fall back.
I can only fall back and shoot, but I can't obviously advance.
So I think you are actually out of 9 from the objective. So me charging you here and then trying to base you up so you can't
move
yep. is good. Then you won't be able to just fall straight back onto it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to try to do.
I hear it, yeah.
But you will probably kill me in combat, right? 1 attack each?
It's like 3 attacks each hitting on 4s or something?
Hitting on 4s and then winning on 4s. There's a good chance I die. So maybe I don't.
Warlord Stale 1. Gifting a membership, let's go. We're at 52.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
Then you could come out and just like help the Talos kill the Screamers.
Hey! And Battle Barn became a member.
Oh.
Hey, good to see you, Eddie. How you going?
When can I use my duck? And what can I use it on?
You can use it on hits, wounds, saves, advance.
Hits, wounds, saves, advance. Good.
That's it.
Hit, wound, save, advance.
Yes.
Beautiful work.
Battle Barn is another YouTube channel that started recently over in the UK, and his studio is ridiculous. Like it looks unreal. I'm so jealous.
That's
just
really cool.
Starting out on YouTube, so go over there and subscribe. Honestly, it's free. Do it.
I'm going to advance this Venom. Actually, do I want to? I think I actually know he's good where he is.
Yeah.
He's good where he's at. Real good. These mandrakes are going to probably come down in about the same spot.
Cool.
Here and here. It kind of screens out a little bit.
I'm good, mate. How are you doing? Barn boys stick together. Yeah, mate. That's better than the saying of what happens in the barn stays in the barn, you know?
The other thing I could do is actually just leave my beast pack here, and it does push the screen up again for your deep strike.
Yes.
So that's probably fun.
Okay.
So we're just going to not do anything with them.
Right.
All right, we're going to go to the shooting phase.
Before that happens.
Ooh, he's thinking.
Could potentially rapid ingress something. I do have 2 CP, right? And I have the choice between either a shooty brick, the screamers for more like movement, or a demon prince. The demon prince doesn't really want to hit anything in your army. I mean, maybe some Talos.
It's pretty good in Talos.
But that's about it. There's 2 Talos that are hit like this, that are trying to hit up in the middle here.
Correct.
So I could rapid ingress the Demon Prince there and then fly him over and try and bonk them on the head.
The rapid is probably more kind of that direction since I've got the beast pack still there.
Yeah.
So
Can these pay a CP in the charge phase to ignore Overwatch?
let me check.
Okay. Because if they can't, potentially I just move the Flamers down here and then just
It is true.
Overwatch them there and then get
Yes,
the jump.
I can. In your movement or your charge phase.
So there's no real point in putting them here. If you had left them over here near Kairos,
Then it would have been worth
then
it.
it would have actually been pretty good.
Yeah, but that was, would have been bad for me.
Yeah. But not so great over here. I could move them like over that way and then go over there potentially.
Yeah.
I think that the Screamers might be good as well somewhere to be able to jump out and shoot something in the next turn. But then again, I'll have the Flamers to be able to do it. So maybe I do the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Let's see how we go.
Yeah.
I'll do the Demon Prince. I'll sit him back down like here, just so that he
Does your Demon Prince have anything cool in terms of visibilities and stuff? Should have asked before the game, but
like what, seeing through walls or whatever else? Or
I know, like he's got. Does he still have 3 different abilities, like the one or the demon?
Oh yeah, so
He's got one off.
it's +3 attacks once per game,
Yeah.
and then he picks either sustained lethals or precision.
Yeah, beautiful.
Every time he fights. That's it.
That's mine.
Yeah, so no like crazy AP or anything. He's still 3 damage, no extra damage or anything. Just lots of attacks,
Yeah.
lots of strength. And I'm going to put him in a way where the Heat Lancers can't see me.
Yeah, no drama.
And then just fly out and shoot something in the next turn.
James goes, what was your membership target? Well, we had 50 as the membership target, and then Sheep came in and
Sheep Avenger just casually came in and dropped 50 memberships.
Just did it.
On his own. I was like, okay.
He must be a fan of the Dark Kin. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay?
he must
Fan of the
be.
Dark
He
Kin.
must be. So the target was 50. Now it's 100, I guess. We're on 52.
Yeah.
So
And Hellbane, paint up some fractals. What are you guys working on?
yeah, what are you guys working on? We also, by the way, thank you to Steiner. James Wright gifted memberships 53.
Hey.
In our Discord, which is free to join, don't need to pay anything. We have a painting competition that goes on monthly as well. Whoever wins gets a month of Discord Nitro. So if you want to get involved in that, you can submit something for free. Just go to the Discord, go to the painting competition, submit a picture. That's all you need to do, and you can potentially win Discord Nitro.
That's pretty good.
So go for it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing the shooting phase. We are going to put the double heat lance. I'm going to think. I've got 2 options. Either I completely ignore this bird and just let it have its way with me.
Okay.
Which I'm going to do.
Nice.
Because got 8 attacks, 8 on force. It's pretty likely that I kill most of the Screamers in combat.
Yep.
So
Are they 3 damage in melee?
3 damage. Yeah. So strength 8, AP 2, damage 3.
That's not good. I don't like it.
The other thing is I could it's probably still worth putting the heat lances in because I really want to make sure the Screamers are dead. But
If they don't die, the best thing I can really do is uppy downy them
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
which is just annoying.
But
really.
because I have multiple shooting with my Cabalite Warrior squad, I'm going to start with them.
Okay.
So we're going to go Dark Lance into Kairos.
Kairos, yep.
Right. We're going to put the Shredder and the Blaster into the Screamers, and I have a Splinter Cannon at 24-inch range.
Cool.
I think it could be 36. Who knows? Not me.
Within range of lots of stuff. Oh,
I'm going to try to go for them. Let me double check my range because
into the Flamers.
because if it's 36, it's pretty good.
James says, there's my contribution. Thank you, James.
Yes, they are.
What was that,
30, it is
4,
36.
5 memberships? 4 memberships?
It is 36-inch range.
3 memberships?
So I'm not going to empower them. I don't think I'm empowering anything in my shooting phase because I've only got 2 empowerment tokens. So I want to use them in the fight phase.
And this is...
That was for the beast pack.
Yeah, so they're over here. Oh, okay.
So
in the move. Oh, to reroll advances.
Correct.
You should have just used a duck.
Well, someone didn't tell me how to duck.
You had it there since last turn.
That's fine.
There you go.
Doesn't matter. We're here now.
Yeah, cool.
Cool. So we did the Shroom, we did the Dark Lance first. Hits on a 4. Nope. Typical Dark Lance.
Okay.
We're going to do the Flame... we'll do the Blaster first. This is on 3.
Is this into the...
This is now into the Scream. I only
yeah.
have the 1 Dark Lance going in. So that's a hit. It's strength 8. So
T4.
2s.
Yeah. Okay. Cursed dice.
Typical.
I've turned on the magnet beneath the
Yeah,
tray.
I can tell. The Shredder, which is a strength 6 Flamer, 4 shots.
All right.
So these are going to be 3s to wound.
Yep.
Cool. So we're looking for 3 saves. These are just 4 up.
4 ups.
Beautiful. So
one is on 1.
Take 1. Take 2.
Yes.
And then we're going to put the Splinter Cannon into the Flamers.
Okay.
So these are 4s to hit.
Yeah.
These are sus 1, doesn't matter.
Okay.
I do reroll once because, new Rubik's Wager, pretty good.
Nice. Oh,
Hey!
yeah.
So
Reroll once to hit.
Yeah.
The Darklands hit on a 1. Reroll that.
We'll reroll that after.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And these are going to be anti-infantry 3, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
The infantry, the Flamers?
They are, the Flamers are, yes.
Cool. So these are going to be 3s. Beautiful. So I have 2 damage each.
1 is on 1.
Cool. We'll do that Dark Lance again.
Okay, the Darklands. Hits.
It's going to be a 3 to wound.
Ouch. Okay.
No.
Can't change the past. No. Okay.
Apparently not. Only one of us can do that.
One of these, yeah.
Cool. So one of them's on 1. One Flamer is on 1.
Yes,
one
Screamer, one Flamer. Yeah. Both on 1.
Beautiful work. I can probably put this lot of Splinter Cannons now into the Screamers.
Nice.
So they have 2. So it's going to be a total of 6 shots. These hit on 3s.
Very cool.
With sus 1.
Ooh.
Cool. So we're going to put 2 in.
Nice.
These are going to be winding you on 5s.
Team 4?
3.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And these are anti-infantry.
So anti-infantry, that's correct. So 5s. That's probably still, I just need 1 to go through, I think.
It'd be nice if they made these anti-infantry and beasts.
Yeah.
And swarms, maybe. That would be cool.
So you're looking for 2 saves.
4s.
Cool.
1 is 3rd.
So it just kills one of those guys.
No, my Screamer.
Ooh, 1 Screamer down. I'm feeling a little bit better about that charge. Now, I could also charge Urin in, and I'm thinking I possibly might... we'll see. That's it. I could shoot your Beast of Noggle, but it's not worth it. So... Don't think I've been shooting over there. Not really. Cool. I've got 2 Heat Lancers now. I didn't do anything to Kairos. So maybe I just pump the Screamers. So I'm pretty sure they're just 1 shot each.
On the Heat Lancers?
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
And the 1 shot and the twin linked, right? Yeah, cool.
They're strength like 14, aren't they?
Yeah, 24.
That's pretty good.
You know what? Maybe do for Kairos. Maybe just do.
I am 20 wounds, but it's a 4-up invuln, so it's swingy as balls.
Go Screamers.
Okay.
These are 4s. Cool. We reroll 1s.
Yep.
Cool. So we have 1 hit.
Nice.
This is going to be like a 2 twin linked.
Yep.
Beautiful. So 1
4.
dead if you don't.
Dead.
Cool. Just kills 1.
No.
Because it's melter plus 3.
Yeah, he's dead.
Beautiful work. So that is done. I've also got 2 Flamers to go in. 12.
Damn. Is this from like their little bum guns?
That was the bum gun before. These are now the handguns.
Okay.
So it's 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah.
So these are going to be 4s twin, because I'm strength 4.
Okay.
They are twin linked.
Ooh.
So 4s rerolling 4s. So rerolling. So boop, 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 boop.
Nice.
Move these out over here. Yeah. So I dropped 3.
Okay.
So it should be 9 saves for you.
9 4-ups.
And these are just 4s for you. The 1 damage.
4s. You killed 1, and 1 is down to 2 wounds.
Beautiful. So I'm much more confident with that charge. Yeah. We're going to do the charges now with the witches.
Yeah.
So we're going to the charge phase, with the charge with the witches.
With the witches. This is into the beast?
The beast.
Nice.
So he's going to go in with a low number.
Yeah.
9.
9, okay,
Cool.
very
and
low.
then I'm going to do...
Yeah.
I'll do the beast pack as well.
Okay, cool. Here they go. Yeah,
that.
all right, that's totally fine.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and do them.
Battlebarn says, we literally just finished a stream as you guys started, so I'm basically your fluffer. I love it. Yeah, dude, you're the opening act, apparently. Love it. Yeah, the best opening act a guy could ask for, right? Nice. Yeah, very cool. We should honestly do that, you know? You can, I don't know, maybe we can do it, maybe we can't. I can't remember if we can or not, but do like some form of connection. So if you stream just before me, then you can link viewers to the next video, which is mine, and vice versa, if we lined up our streams pretty, nicely. That'd be cool.
I've also got to charge, obviously, the tallies.
Oh, yes, of course.
So I've got a big enough number here that I can probably just get most of my guys in to your deployment zone, which is kind of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
As well with the pilot. So let's just do that.
Very cool. Ugh.
So I'm going to do that. We'll roll a Talos as well. I don't think I can reroll not a charge roll with the dice, with the duck. So we get a 12. Okay.
I think you're in.
I think I'm in.
Yeah, I would say so.
So we're going to push them. I actually kind of want to push them up a bit.
Yep.
Like this. Cool. So we're going to go to the fight phase. I don't think the beast pack are actually going to kill the
Screamers. Yeah.
So I don't think I will empower them.
Oh,
but what I
okay.
will do is I'm going to empower the Talos because they hit on 4s. Oh, so close. They really
Yeah,
are
but
ones, though.
3 wounds.
Got 3 with each, but they aren't damage 3. I think I will empower them because I really want them dead. And then after that, I get permanently empowered.
Yep.
It's kind of good.
Did you want to charge your little beast man, the Claw Fiend? You leave him there.
I'm just going to leave them there.
Okay.
You can advance them to the point, take it from me, which is fine.
Yep.
It does mean you probably have to do something to kill him, and he does push back a screen for your deep strike.
Fair.
Right,
Okay.
so charging him in, he's just going to get dead.
Love it. Yeah, cool.
Cool. So I will probably spend a CP. How much CP do I have, Jack?
You have 3, I
Cool.
believe.
So I'll spend a CP over here for the lethal hits.
Oh, actually, it would be 2 because of advance and charge.
Correct.
And now down to 1 for lethal hits.
For lethal hits here.
Cool.
These guys will be empowered, and the Talos actually, do you have a Cronus anywhere close by? No. Cool. So power over here.
Yep.
We will empower here because I really want this thing dead.
Yes, and is Lilith going to use her
Yes, she will go Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan? All right.
Cool.
Spooky.
You have not enough CP to interrupt me, so it does not matter where we start.
Yep.
So we will start with the Talos because they're fun.
Gross.
Cool. So we have 8 attacks in total. We're looking for 4s, and we are 4 rerolls to hit.
Okay. Thank God for 4 rerolls.
Yeah. 4s be fickle.
Oh God.
Cool.
Okay,
Looking
that's
much
way better.
And now we are looking for 2s.
Okay.
Strength 8.
Yes.
Cool. We drop 1,
Okay.
2. So you have a total of 5 saves.
5 saves, 3 damage each. So I
3
could
damage each.
spike it. I do not just. I could spend a duck to re-roll, but honestly, what does it really deny? It denies overwhelming force to 3 points on a 50-50. It could be nice.
Could be.
Yeah. You might get overwhelming force over here too. And it would deny the Talos from getting their
Empowerment.
empowerment.
That is correct. Yeah.
YOLO. Okay, we'll spend a duck.
Spend a duck. Hey, I got a duck.
It's a 50-50. It works.
It works. So you have 1 dude on 1.
I have 1
Oh, sorry, 1 dude on 3.
alive, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we're going to do Lilith first. She just goes kind of ham. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So these are sustained 2 and lethal now.
Ugh.
Yeah? Hit on 2s.
Okay.
So we're just going to pick up everything that's not a 6.
Yeah, I'm just fish for sustains, right?
Yeah.
Sustains and lethals. Back from Granddad duties. What have I missed? Granddad?
Hey, that's pretty cool.
We have a Granddad in the Falkland Islands.
That's mad. I dropped 1. I've only got 2 6s, so I'm going to add 4 in.
Yep.
Like that,
Yep.
and then I'll remove these 2 for the lethal. Yeah?
Nice.
So I'm just going to put them here for the time being.
Very cool.
Cool. I'm strength 4, so I'm looking for 6s now.
Yep.
Cool, pretty average. So we're going to have a total of 4 on your invuln.
Yeah, okay. All 1 damage?
So just 1 damage to these ones.
5s.
Cool.
Do get 4 wounds.
So they're probably still not killing you because witches are kind of rubbish.
Yeah.
1,
Down to 3.
2,
This is all into this beast of Nurgle over here.
3,
Okay. Okay.
4,
I see it.
5. These
Yep.
are lethal, so if I do spike here,
Yep.
I could do it. But these are, yeah. So 3s and 6s.
Okay.
Probably the same thing where I just reroll everything it's on 6.
Fish, yeah, for lethals, right?
Correct.
6s into 6s into 6s, and then I've only got 3 wounds left.
Yeah,
So
I think we're below average on the 6 roll for this particular combat.
yeah.
Cool, that's not bad.
Whoa.
So that's looking a little bit better there. Pull these 6s out here.
One says, I do love the terrain, very Drukhari. This terrain in particular, if you want the set, is from Snot Goblin terrain. They do their own, it's modular, which means that
Cool.
it comes
And we
apart
pulled
in many
another.
pieces.
We pulled another 6. So you have 5 saves here.
I need to roll 3 5-ups.
Yeah.
3 5s. Nope.
Nope. So it is
Dead.
dead.
Does he explode? Nope.
Cool.
So that is a beast removed.
So this does give me a pain token here as well, which is kind of good.
Nice.
So I'm only on 1 pain token though.
Very cool. And that's 3 overwhelming points too.
Yes, that is. And then we're going to do the beast pack. These are not re-rolling all, so we're just going to go.
Very cool.
So 5s, we'll start with the Clawed Fiend first.
Yes.
So these hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
This is in this corner into my screamers.
Yes, that's correct. So that's actually pretty good.
Nice.
These are going to be 3s because he's strength 5.
Ah.
You got 1 AP 2 damage.
4. Okay.
Beautiful, you make it. So we're going to do the dogs next, I think. 5, 8.
Yep.
These are 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Jay Williams here. Good to see you. How you going? Yeah. And Battle Island said, that'd be awesome. I'm sure we can figure it out even better. Just get your ass over to England and then I can finally have a barn in my barn.
Got him. So 3 saves.
Fair.
1 damage for these ones.
4s. 1's down to 2.
Beautiful. We have the boy, the lord.
Yeah.
Cool. Hit 2.
I would love a barn in a barn. That would be awesome.
Cool. Nothing there. And then we got the bird. So
One
3.
day I will be there.
6.
One day when it's not extremely expensive or I have
3.
a ton of cash, you know.
6.
It's it takes a lot to get to England from here. So there we go.
Oh, so the birds, which we didn't get to see last time.
Yeah.
Because I killed you with them.
Yes.
These are 18. These are going to be re-rolling 1s.
Kim and I says those green dice are cursed.
They
lol.
are cursed. Yeah, he said that before the game.
It's not the green dice, it's that side of the tray. The dice are fine. I've seen plenty of people do some whack stuff with these. With the green dice, playing Nurgle Demons one time, I rolled like 13 6s on 16 dice or something. It was disgusting. With sustains and lethals.
5s. Okay. So you're just going to looking for 3. 3 saves.
3 total?
Yeah, 3 total.
No lethals or anything? Oh.
No, they were sustained, those ones.
All right. Okay. 1 damage?
1 damage.
1's down to 1.
Beautiful. So at the end of the fight phase,
Is
these
that
guys
it?
are going to go back into here. Yeah, I mean, without the pain
2
tokens,
damage!
they're not bad.
Oh, Jesus.
They killed a whole squad of, they killed the whole beast last time and then didn't kill it this time.
Okay.
That's still fine.
Fair.
So these guys are not empowered, unfortunately.
Yep.
These guys can go back into this transport for free.
Yep.
So let's do that.
Very nice.
So remove these from the table here.
James says, yeah, you should come to the AUS and then we could have a yarn in the yard. Yeah, we should. And Rebecca is here. Finally figured out the chat. Lucy is loving watching her dad play on the TV. Ha! Go, Dad.
Ah.
There you go.
How good is that? She's going to learn. I'm going to teach her how to play 40k to beat Alex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds possible. Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, Cress's family.
Hackers' family, yeah.
Nice.
Cool. I don't think I really want to push these guys back with the consolidate move here. Obviously, these guys are just going to all base you because
yes,
not
of
that
course.
really matters.
I should do some very minor attacks back, probably.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm pretty happy where we kind of are. I would have loved for the Tellus to kill the Screamers.
Yeah, that was just not great rolls, to be honest.
But it's okay. It's what it is.
Over here.
Yep.
3s.
Mm-hmm. And you're looking for 3s again.
Yeah. 3s.
Pretty good.
That was insane.
And these are all damage 2, correct?
Damage 2. AB 2 too.
So I could just die, which would be kind of rough.
6s?
6s. Yeah. So we follow them all. So we kill a dog. We kill a dog. We kill a bird, a bird, a bird, and the dude. So there's just a Clawed Fiend left again. So if you just want to
What?
the Clawed Fiend's on full health though.
Alright, well I see how they are squishy.
They're very squishy. Yeah. They've got a little
Jeez.
wounds, but
What the heck was that? Alright. Well,
he's giving me the bad dice, I swear to God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
It still does functionally what I wanted to do anyway. Whether they die, as long as they didn't die in this activation, it was fine. It scores me behind enemy lines, which is beautiful. It makes Jack have to fall back with his screamers or pick them up.
Yeah.
Which is doing the same thing. It was always going to die next turn anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, good man.
Here's that one screamer. 1 wound.
Beautiful work. We're looking for AP 2.
AP 2, yeah.
Cool, 5 up. Beautiful, damage is
2 damage.
So 5 up, 2 on the paints. Cool,
Hey, there you go.
beautiful
Okay.
work.
Banana Man Drew says, many thanks to whichever of you fine humans gifted me a subscription. Huzzah. That would be Sheep Avenger.
Yes,
Thank you.
probably was Sheep. Oh, could have been James with that one.
It could have been James, but probably Sheep.
Probably Sheep.
Nice. All right.
Cool. So I will score overall for 3 and behind enemy lines for 3.
Yes, and these have to go this way slightly.
How good.
To make all my attacks. All right. Yes. So 3 points for behind and 3 points for overwhelming.
Correct.
To 11. Cool. You gain a CP up to 2. I gain a CP up to 2. I don't think I want to uppy downy anything. I thought about it, but I don't actually really think I need to.
It's probably fair.
So I'm just going to leave it where it is.
Yeah.
I will get hold 1 in No Man's, just like you, I think. Yes. I don't hold this, I don't hold that, I don't hold that, so hold 1. So 5 for primary for me, and I'll draw some cards. It was me! Oh, James got it. Nice! And you're welcome. James, come on, man. We're an English-speaking country. It's you are. God, you and Dan are going to have to go back to school.
Yeah, Dan, where is Daniel?
Yeah, where is he?
He's normally in the chat.
Yeah, he normally is here.
Someone message him.
Yeah, get him in here. Get him in here.
Tell him to jump on.
Okay, I got attempting target and secure no man's land.
Okay, well, that's pretty good.
That's a great turn to draw both of those.
Can I tempt you with this target?
Yes.
Cool.
100% you can.
You can have that one over there.
All right. That's very fair. And we'll see if I can do anything about it, I suppose. The Quins are 100% going to rapid ingress somewhere. And
there's a very good chance
scary.
that they do rapid ingress. It depends if you give me something that I'm actually wanting to hit.
Yes,
right?
Yes, very fair. We'll see how we go with that. And then secure. All right, and then the only other thing I need to do is roll to see if I get a CP with my big bird.
Yeah, with
6.
big bird. It looks like you're getting it.
11 is totally fine.
Yeah.
I'll leave that there in the chat so you see that. There you go, 11 chat. No cheatsy doodling.
Here we
Dan's here.
Forgot it was on.
Yeah, how could you forget? The last 2 weeks he was like, where's Cress, where's Cress? And now Cress is on, you're not even here.
He's like, he's on now, don't worry about
it. Okay, sure buddy. All right, cool. I do need to take a battle shock on that guy.
Yeah, if you fail, I get a pain token.
True. I'm not within Vector, am I?
No,
or potentially I am.
Yes, there is a potential for you to be.
Okay.
Let me double check with my trusty tape measure.
And I will get a bonus duck because you have ducks.
I should use my ducks. Yes, you are within Vector.
Gross. Okay, so if I auto pass, it's no bueno. If I do pass it, then I can just fling him over there.
Yep.
Also, it's tempting target here, right?
Correct.
So if I do go over there, then I can get secure no man's land. He's currently leadership 7. It's a 7. I could also spend a CP to just put shadow in the middle, which makes it a 6. He wouldn't heal, but just +1. I think I'm just going to roll it and see what happens, because either way I can send the flamers there regardless.
Correct, you have to advance the flamers to get there.
7!
Beautiful.
Hey, all right. We did it. Let's go. So now I can do all my moves. Nothing else needs battle shock.
I don't think so.
We're ready to go. All right. They're Overwatch. What's that like? Flamers?
There are flamers. It's going to cost me 2 CP if I decide to do that.
True. And it's range 12, isn't it?
It'll be range 12.
Okay. So I may as well, I'll just go 14 inches away.
I can reactive move Cabalite Warriors onto the point to deny that from you as well.
Is it move 9?
It'll be D6.
Oh,
but they are
I
OC2.
see. I see.
So if you can, I don't know if you can stay out of 9. It's something to think about.
No, I definitely can't.
So I don't think I will. I think I'll probably just let you score it. It's like, if there was a way I could not get flamed, it would be beautiful, but I'm always getting flamed. So I just think giving you them for free is not really worth it.
Okay. I will send forth the Demon Prince to see what madness he can do.
Yes.
Probably just charge over here. I don't want to get shot and or counter charge later. What do I want to do with these flamers? I think I'll roll in advance for them and see where they go.
Beautiful work.
Go. They get a 2. So they can move
11.
11. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know where I want to go with them. I think I'll probably just use them to shoot the things over here, honestly.
Yeah. I don't think you've given you all that many targets unless you can somehow push them over to get the witches.
Yeah. So
it's a bit of a move.
Yeah, and I mean, here, let's remove this for the meantime. Well, actually, no, I need to Can I fit... I can probably fit some flamers in between the witches and the...
There is a transport here.
Yeah, so I'd have to fit them vaguely where the beast is.
So I don't know if you can fit all of them in. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah, and there's another dude right here too.
Correct.
So, and there's another dude right here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to get around. I want Kairos to kind of shoot something as well. There's a Venom over there that just keeps getting dudes in and out of it.
This guy should, I think, be off for visible line of sight now because he's tucked pretty hard.
Yeah, he is. He's tucked pretty dang well. I also don't really want to be shot by anything in return. So I could indirect these. I think probably what I'm going to do is move him to like here. So that I can charge this if I need to and I don't have to flame it. And then I can string down this way to shoot this unit.
Sounds good.
Actually, I might just go a tiny bit closer so I can get within indirect range of Lilith.
Sure.
Just in case, right? Because I think Lilith is more likely to survive than anything else.
Correct, she has got a 4-up invuln.
Yeah, yeah.
She only got 4 wounds, but yeah, 4-up invuln is not bad.
And then we'll move these flamers over a tad just so that I can flame the Talos.
Sounds good.
As much as I can. Stay away from all the vect range. Yep, like that. One's on a wound. And we'll see how we go there. This big bird is fine. I think that I can get like the big flamer and 2 little flamers.
Joshua TCG, go Cress.
Hey!
Thank you, Josh, for logging on.
Nice.
This guy's recently been collecting a little Pokemon cards.
Oh, really?
Grading and stuff, yeah.
Nice.
He's been doing, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cool.
Custom briefcase, he's been doing a lot of them as well.
Oh, yeah?
And people we get those graded slabs, the ones in the...
Yeah.
And they can put them in there and display them. It's pretty cool, yeah.
Have you ever played the original Pokemon card game, the actual TCG card game?
Yeah, that's mad. I've got it on my Game Boy.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I've got it on my Game Boy, yeah.
I had a bunch of Pokemon cards as a kid, and then one of my first jobs kind of thing was after school care.
Yeah.
And I ended up playing Pokemon cards with the kids at after school care.
It's mad.
And when you play Pokemon cards as a kid, it's kind of just like, I'll just put down a card. This card's bigger, so my card wins, and you don't actually play the rules. Yeah. I went to the effort of looking up the exact rules and then played competitive Pokemon cards with these kids, which is very funny. I actually learnt the game. I don't think many people actually learnt the game.
No, I remember I walked up to school with a bunch of cards and a rubber band,
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move this beast over slightly.
Beautiful.
I've done most of my moves. I kind of need to be a little bit careful about lending you a point, lending you a space to come in.
Yep.
So I might string this flamer out just a tiny bit.
Yes.
So they no quins can fit over here.
Yep.
And then
this definitely can't fit there with the screamer there.
This one screamer.
Killing the screamer would have been huge.
Would have been awesome, yeah.
It means they could have potentially...
This one screamer is denied primary, denied these, denied overwhelming.
Very good.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've been very lucky with that. Okay, and then, I think I'll drop my other unit of flamers. So, I have a single unit of screamers in reserve and a unit of flamers, Demon Princess on the board. So I'll drop these flamers. I will try and drop them somewhere here in the middle.
Sounds good.
So I can flame the witches, but I just need to be 9 away from everything. And I think we need to get out a bunch of sticks for this.
Yeah.
So I'll pull this terrain away for a sec.
So can you deep strike within 6, is that what you're saying?
No, just 9.
Yeah, so we'll...
I just need all the sticks. So 9 away from these.
Yeah, so it pushes it out decently.
And then 9 away from the witches.
So the witches are...
9 away from this. Yeah.
Move these over here a touch.
Yep. So this guy can sit here, move this out of the way.
Like that.
Yep. Okay.
And then there'll be also 9 from here.
Oh, and the venom. Yep.
So if you've got another one...
Yeah, move that one.
Yeah, that one's fine. So it's hard up against the wall here, so it's pretty much that wall length.
Yeah. Okay. That seems about right.
So you can probably, looks like you can get maybe
the
2
leader
flamers on.
And 2 guys.
I think so.
Like that. And then the rest can just sit behind a
maybe
wall.
one more here.
Oh, you think so? No, surely not, because be within range of this guy.
Yeah, okay.
So I can get the leader and 2. That's pretty much all I've got. The rest will just sit behind this wall.
Okay.
And hope for the best. And you know what? Just in case, we'll flame this one Claude Fiend.
Sounds good.
Man, like that. Yeah, cool.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
And I'll put the wall back ever so soon.
Yep.
Once things quiet down over this part of the board.
Beautiful.
Move all the 9-inch sticks. Very good. Screen everything out. What I've done over this side as well is these 3 flamers, including the leader, can see this.
Yep.
And then I've got the screamers just fell back in a way where I'm holding this.
If
I kill all the witches. And then I've screened this corner as well.
Yeah. So is that all the movements now?
Yeah.
So there is thought about doing a rapid ingress.
Yep.
So I've got a couple options. I can rapid ingress the clown dead smack in the middle, and that's going to put a decent amount of pressure on these 2 middle objectives. It means I can definitely kill an imprint on the swing back.
Yep.
As well as potentially push up here. The problem is I've got to figure out how I'm actually dealing with screamers now. So there's not a lot of way for me to actually kill these screamers up on this end. I can bring in more Cabalite Warriors and just out OC, which is probably what the plan is for that point now. So I'm just going to walk Cabalite Warriors onto it. Okay. And just take it from you.
Yeah, cool.
Because Cabalite Warriors are dirt cheap, and I just do it next turn.
Dirt cheap, yeah.
So that's probably what we're going to do. I think I probably will rapid ingress some clowns here. That means what I get to do is kill, hopefully with Draza and the Incubi, I can kill the Flamers potentially.
Yep.
But I'm trying to make a charge through the wall to get rid of the Overwatch.
Yeah, cool.
Depending on what you do, obviously, with your charge and move and stuff like that.
Yep.
The Clowns can then come up and potentially wipe out the secondary lot of Flamers or Carrows or something like that. Or the Dim Prince. And then I have Talos as well to do some more stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Yep. Also, the other thing I might change, by the way, just if you allow me, hold on before that,
is to do the shooting.
I'll just put this guy within 9.
So you can shoot indirect.
So that he can at least shoot through this.
It hasn't changed. I can't do anything about it regardless.
Yep.
So
Yep.
So
nice.
I'm going to put them just 9 here somewhere. So yeah.
Very cool.
That's probably the plan. And if they shoot pretty good, so I'm just going to blob them here for the time being, and I just want them to be 9 away.
The only thing I can use to shoot them would be the indirect.
Correct.
And potentially now the Lord of Change can see through this unit.
Yep, I'm just going to tuck
this
them
guy.
more this way.
Yeah, put him in the corner, so that I can't see them with this pink horror. Nice. All right, cool. Well, with that, we may as well start shooting.
As hard to the walls as I can. Troop Master and obviously Fusion guys at the front.
Yes.
So if that looks good to you, or just leave it like
I'm not going to shoot them. No worries. All right. I think that we'll start probably with the Flamers here. We'll go into the witches down here. So we'll start with the 2 little flames.
Yeah.
These are strength 4, so it doesn't really change much. So 2d6 flames, 8. These are 3s to wound.
Yep.
Okay, so 7 saves.
Yeah.
All AP 1 ignoring cover.
Cool. We don't care about that. So we've got 5 witches to save on. They save on 6s.
6s.
Cool. So that's 1. So 1 more. Cool. So that's 5 dead witches. And that was 6 dice total. So I have 1 more save to make on Lilith for the 4.
Okay.
Correct? You have 6 wounds?
Yep.
She takes 1. So she's on 3. Cool.
Okay, then the leader. I'm starting to think that I've been a bit too rough here. I've been a bit of a bully.
With the flamers? I told you, bro.
With this army.
We're getting tabled on 3.
I'm sorry. This is exactly what I did to Jim. He was like, yeah, I'll come play. And I was like, yeah, cool. And then I played Death Guard into his Blood Angels. And he was like, you're a bully. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. 8 with that one.
8 total. Yep.
And then 3s.
Yep.
There's a couple dice. So
Cool.
6 more.
So 6 saves total. There is a chance I spike this, right? Because I'm on 4s.
Yeah.
I can use one of your little ducks as well.
You can use both. You can use as many as you want.
Oh, can I? Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. And I can do it as a speed reroll anyway, right?
Yes.
The only other thing that can shoot me here would be the Lord of Change.
And Kairos potentially if I'm within 24, yeah.
Which I think you are.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's just roll and see what we get. We just make all but 1. So she is on 2 wounds.
Okay. Cool. She's used her big once per game ability and all that stuff anyway.
She's still good into flamers, right? Like, because she'll be hitting on 2s, winning on 2s. and not bad.
I think what I will do is, firstly, I got to see if it matters. The Exalted Flame on a 4-up will make her -2 to advance and charge and all that stuff. The Fun Source.
Yeah,
Hey.
so she is. So she's going to move 6 now.
Somewhat slower. And then I think, honestly, I might just leave her because I don't have Assassinate yet.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
And I don't have no prisoners, so it's probably a good thing. The rest of the flamers, as I said, will be going this way, if I'm within range anyway.
Yeah.
It's only 2.
Cool.
So 2 flames.
Big 12? Yeah, easy.
Okay.
So these are strength 5.
These are strength 4.
4. Not +1 from...
Only within 6 of the Lord, which I'm not.
Oh, okay, cool. So these are 4s then.
Yeah. So 4s.
Cool.
Even he is T4?
Yeah.
He seems like he should be more.
He should. There's like even Grotesque T5, right? And then you got things coming out of the gates with T6, T7. It really does need a codex refresh.
Yeah, 100%.
How many was that, sorry?
6.
6? Cool. Well, if I make 1, I need to make 2 of these to live. Right? Because I have 5 wounds.
Yep.
Correct?
He's on full health.
Cool. He's just dead.
Ugh, God. Okay.
Crest can take it. He's a good sport.
He is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's a champion. He's doing really well. Honestly, the Hyperion boys, I think, are my favorite group.
Rats, all of them.
No, they're great.
Oh.
Legit.
Rats, all of them.
No, everyone on Hyperion is an absolute gem. The only one that I've versed that actually gets really upset and butthurt is Dan. And Dan gets really upset.
Yeah.
He whinges the whole time.
Oh, I hate Dan.
And then he ends up winning anyway.
I hate Dan. I hate that guy.
It's the worst. So everyone else is great, really. So yeah.
Stock of 20. Haven't played Tzeentch Detachment yet, as my bird army is lacking. Mostly have Khorne and Nurgle in my demon army. What units do you recommend for either Shadow Legion or Scantline detachments?
What units do you recommend for Shadow? Well, for
Flamers?
Shadow, what everyone's doing at the moment is playing the uppy downy, the Bloodthirster, and then just spamming things that are cheap. Like obviously you take Bellacore, but then you just spam Screamers and Beasts and Flamers and stuff because they're just dirt cheap, Flesh Hounds, etc. And you just screen out the board and then get the Bloodthirster to kill one thing every turn. That's what most people are doing. Scintillating Legion, this is probably what you would want. Something similar to this is probably the best that you can get out of Scintillating Legion. Still not that amazing, but it is what it is. Incursion is also quite good, but it does rely on your opponents making a mistake. So it's good at low tables, terrible at top tables.
Yeah.
People just don't allow you to go anywhere. But the one bit of tech that I do really like is in Shadow Legion, you can run a unit of 3 chariots now. And they are 320 points instead of 335 instead of 320 like the Bloodthirster. The difference is the Bloodthirster obviously has a lot of its big attacks and then it does the mortals and whatnot. These things have 48 attacks at 2 damage. And I think 12 of them are at 3 damage. Plus they get the whips. They can earn...
Okay, I think that's killing most things.
They can't advance and charge, but they do move 14. So they can rapid, be within line-up range of Bellacore, and then move, kill something, and then you give them the enhancement. So when they kill the thing, they go back into the sky, they land, they do it again. And because they're Slanesh and they're in Shadow Legion, they ignore Overwatch.
It's kind of cooked.
So they just move 14, kill something, ignore Overwatch, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Yeah. I mean, as long as those things like the Fade Thirster and all this kind of stuff, kind of like, they skirmish really well, obviously because they go up and down and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of good. You really want to make those points back as well.
Yeah.
In the course of the game.
Yeah. Okay. So in terms of the other flames, we'll do that unit of flames over there. Everything is just going to go into the Chronos unit,
the Talos
unit. Sure. I could spend a CP and a duck for +3 strength. They're T7.
T7 base.
So it would take me to strength 8.
Which means you're 3 to wound, yeah.
But I also do have a Demon Prince that is lined up ready to melee them. Are they like 5 wounds each?
They have 7 wounds each.
Ooh, 5 feel no pain?
5 feel no pain, 3 up save.
Okay.
5 up, 6 up invuln. I'm pretty sure it's 6 up invuln.
Okay. All right. So it actually is pretty spooky. I guess to try and get rid of them, then I'll spend a duck. I'll spend a CP.
I have all these ducks.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can reroll saves with them.
I'm going to start rerolling. I'm telling you now.
Okay. So
I want no ducks.
This is 8d6 flames, 3s to wound then. Okay. So that is 8, 10, plus 6 and 4 is 10 as well.
23?
23 total.
Cool. So that's all your dice
that's
plus
exactly
2.
what I rolled last time. All right. 3s to wound, AP2.
3s to wound, AP2.
Ignoring cover. That many.
That many?
That many.
This many. See how both the green dice didn't roll a 3?
Yeah.
Yeah? I knew it.
It's definitely not cheatsy doodling.
I knew it.
Yeah, well,
He forgot to deactivate the magnet underneath.
Yeah, exactly. When you come back, hopefully very soon, I'll have dice, like new dice, custom dice, for both players.
Will they have your head on it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take it.
So even more cursed.
So looking at AP2, no cover, so I'm on 5s.
Yeah.
So looking for 5s into 5s. Cool. Actually, oof, I gotta be using these red dice. Look at this.
It's only 4.
No.
That's average.
All
right.
And then we're 5 Fill in a Pain as well.
Yeah.
So, wow.
All right.
So we make another that many. So we're gonna kill 1, 2, 3. So kills 1 Talos and then 1 takes a wound. I'm gonna kill the red Talos.
Yeah, of course.
Just make that charge like
Little bit longer, yeah.
Slightly worse.
Yeah.
On a 6 he blows up. Yes.
Ah.
So he deals 1 wound.
Mortal?
1
Yeah.
mortal. Does he deal it to his own unit?
Yes, he does.
Cool. So on a 5. Cool. So I take 1. Demon Prince takes 1. And I think that's it.
No, Kairos takes a wound.
Cool. So yeah.
Oh, that's so annoying because I don't have the biggest wound tracker I have is 18 wounds.
That's fine.
So
You just put the dice on his base somewhere, right?
I'll give him 2 wound trackers.
Okay.
Okay, so he's down to 19. I'll fail a hazardous for him in a minute, and then that'll help it out. Okay, so this is down to 19. The Demon Prince is down to 9.
Yep. James says, heads on 6s for your dice and heads on 1 for your opponent.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it goes, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 9 here. Very nice. All right, cool. Let's do some other shooting.
So what's left to shoot is Keros and your big bird. Is that correct?
And
the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, yeah. So I think the Demon Prince will shoot the 1 Clawed Fiend.
Yeah, okay.
Why not, right?
So he's still on 5 wounds, right?
He's on 3, that guy.
3, okay, of course.
This one was 5, he's 3.
Yep, send these other way.
Thank you. So this will be hitting on 2s with 6 shots because he's Tzeentch.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
All in.
And then we are wounding here, strength 5 only.
So it's still 3s.
Okay.
Strength 4.
Yep.
T4. That's
That
pretty good.
is
So we've got
5.
5. So the
81.
chances are we are dead because we stayed on 6 anyway. Yep.
Gross.
So he is not long for this lot. I assume no damage too anyway, right?
2 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. That's fine.
Ugh. One says, Jack, what are your thoughts on spamming units? I like how 9th forced you to take Battle Line. I don't think forcing anyone to take any unit choice is a good idea. I think as soon as they start forcing you to take stuff, yes, it does technically make you more creative because you get forced into a box and you kind of have to create your own list to get out. But forcing stuff, I don't think is the right way for GW to do it. Instead, what you want to do is reward people for taking different units, which is what they're doing at the moment. I think it's generally we're seeing less spam than we ever have before, I think. Like, I know that I'm running 18 Screamers and 18 Flamers, but I'm playing Tzeentch and they don't have any other units. Whereas if they did, I would be running them. Like, I technically could run a Burning Chariot, but they're terrible. So I think that, like, look at this Drukhari army. There's lots of different units everywhere. You don't see any spam. So
You can count base pack as spam. 2 base pack.
you got 2. You can run 3.
Oh, who has 3?
No, I think most people don't even have 1. So, yeah. James says, I want Battle Line to be more impactful.
Yeah, it would be nice if they had, like, something that gave you a reason to play Battle Line. Obviously, the OC is good as well, like having extra OC for your Battle Line units and being able to take 6 of them and stuff like that.
Yep.
But it would be good if they could do, if they... Imagine if, like, Sabotage was, like, finish it at the end of your opponent's turn or finish your turn with Battle Line. You know what I mean? It gives you something you're kind of doing. But
I would so agree with that if in every single detachment, they make more units Battle Line.
Yeah.
Like in the Wind Rider Host Eldar detachment, Bikes are Battle Line. In this detachment, even I know Pink Horrors and Blue Horrors are Battle Line, but make Flamers Battle Line. Because it's just a Tzeentch detachment. So that you have the choices. And then they can make Battle Line more powerful. I'm fine with that. But if you're going to make it like, you play Eldar and only Guardians are Battle Line, but you want to use Aspect Warrior Host, at least if they're going to do Aspect Warriors, make things like Dire Avengers Battle Line or like Banshees or Scorpions, something like that. All of those would be Battle Line. That would be amazing. Cool. And then buff Battle Line, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kairos and the big bird to go.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I want to shoot now? I can't really see much of anything.
I don't think there. Yeah, so you only see the Talos, I think.
Can I see Urian?
He shouldn't be. Should be on the bottom floor.
Can I see him with this?
Ooh, I don't think so.
Okay, no then. So the only thing I can really shoot is Lilith with the big bird, or the Talos, which I kind of want to charge anyway, just to get on the point. So I might shoot the indirect from him into Urian and just see what happens.
Sure.
YOLO, right?
Yeah, why not?
So D3 plus 6, 7, 4s, 1.
Okay.
He's never going to die. He doesn't win.
I'm telling you,
Hazardous.
This is the guy.
Okay, fine.
This is the guy.
And then the big bird, I guess we'll just shoot everything through here into Lilith. I can only shoot with the big gun because
probably
the
not
little gun's
probably not worth keeping around, right?
Yeah, exactly. I could get assassinate, but you got other characters I can kill anyway.
That's right.
So I could be shooting myself in the foot, but I just take less damage overall.
Yeah.
So I can only shoot the big gun or do sustained hits. So 2s, and then no sustains, and then 2s.
2s again, surely.
Yep.
Cool.
6.
And I just got to make 6 4-ups.
6 4-ups, D3 damage each.
We are.
Very dead.
I do have 3 duck rerolls. It's probably still not worth it.
Yeah. I mean, even if one goes through, it's D3 damage. On a 3-up, I kill you.
Yeah. So she is gone. So she's
yay!
dead. Poor Lilith. She killed 1 beast of Nurgle and died a hideous death.
All right. So that's that. Hazardous for him. He does fail hazardous. There you go.
Worth it.
Okay. I don't like killing Lilith, apparently. Right. So let me just... whoop. I'll get that ready.
Typical Jack dropping stuff on the floor.
I'm dropping stuff everywhere.
Beautiful. So we got charges to make after that as well.
Yes, I just have the Demon Prince.
Just Demon Prince. Cool.
Um,
and then you're going to potentially pop your once per game. Might see him go ham.
Yeah, I think I probably will.
Yeah.
Does he go in? Yes.
Ooh, just.
Probably. I assume he's within 6, right? Yeah.
Just. Maybe.
So in he goes. Bonk.
Oh, cool.
We'll just go right there.
Yep.
Why not? And I will use my once per game. I could use the extra duck to get an extra 3 strength and AP, but I don't think I need it.
He's on 6 wounds, right? He took 1.
Yeah, I should be fine. So it is 6 attacks. The Neverblade gives him 1, and then he gets +3 once per game, and then it's sustained hits, and he goes from strength 8 to strength 10 with the Neverblade.
So it's still 3s to
So it's still 3s.
So 2s and 3s, right?
Yeah, 2s to hit, sustained, 3s to wound, AP2, 3
So I'm
damage.
saving 5s. 3 damage is pretty good.
Yeah.
So you've got to roll really bad here for me to live.
2 misses, but 3 sustains. Slightly above average, and then 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Okay.
That is not great. It's about average. I rolled a lot of 1s, but it's about average overall.
Yeah, so we're going to be rolling 5s here. I can try to...
And you can spend 3 ducks to re-roll them all if you wanted to.
We'll see what the saves look like.
Yeah. 5s.
So
Okay.
This actually is probably worth re-rolling because 2 doesn't kill me. So I just need to make 1 5-up on a 3 dice.
Yes.
Which isn't bad. Can I roll them independently? Like I just slow roll? I spend a duck roll?
I have no idea. I
Let's
hate
just
playing
do
this
it.
detachment because I don't know.
I'll spend a duck and roll.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Spend
cool.
a duck and roll.
Yep.
We'll
Okay.
spend a duck and roll.
Yeah. All
Might as
3
well.
ducks coming back.
Cool. So I roll
Okay.
9. So I'm going to take 9 damage.
Okay.
And we're looking for 5-up for the
Yeah.
3, 6.
I'll take all those back. Thank you.
Cool. So we do die. Right. So do we bob on a 6? No.
Ugh. That was with the red dice, I'm just saying.
Typical red dice, eh?
I turned the magnet off. Yes, let's go.
So he's dead.
All right. That was something.
Yep.
Okay. So I do get the secure no man's land
Yes.
for 4 points, putting me up to, it's only 4 now for
It is
secure.
4, yes, correct.
And then attempting target is 5 points.
I think it's 5.
And display of might, I think, is only 4, right? It's weird. So it should be on 8 plus 5 plus 4. 12 plus 5.
Yeah, so you scored 3 4s and 1 5, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's 17. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So that's that. I will gain a CP. Nothing to discard.
Nope.
Flip it over to you. You gain a CP.
Yep, so I'll be up to 3 for my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up both my mandrakes. We'll just see what they do.
Probably put them right back down.
Who knows?
Oh, and at the end of that round, I am now ahead exactly by 6.
Let's do 6.
So you'll get a challenge card.
Let's do a challenge card.
Yeah.
So draw 2. I've got extend battle lines and storm hostile
hat
objectives. So both are pretty good. Extend and storm.
Nice.
So this should be a big turn in terms of my secondaries. I'm going to score nothing for my primary points.
Yes.
Cool. Can I have a challenge card?
You may have a challenge card, sir.
So let's have a look. We
Yeah,
have
finally.
Harbored Power.
Okay.
God knows what it does.
I will find that for you. I have it saved. And then also chat can see it. Here you go, chat. Harbored Power. So Harbored Power is get 1 point for every objective you hold at the end of your turn to a max of 3. So just take 3 objectives, including your home.
So my home, so
3 points.
Okay.
Or you can have a strat, which is you get in either the shooting phase or the fight phase, you give your weapons hazardous, but you either get lethals or sustained.
Not bad. I probably don't need it for this.
So 3 points, really, which is just a given.
Yeah,
or
I think 3 points is fine. I can definitely go with 3 points. It's not bad. Hazardous is a bit awkward.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to steal that back as well.
Hazardous is a bit awkward.
Nice.
So we'll just kind of see what we're doing, see what happens. These guys here, we're going to just get them out.
And the other one was Storm. Okay. Cool. Cool
and
beans.
just put them here.
Yeah, I'm going to put this right here as well.
I can just deny. I think I'm going to take that point from you, and I'm going to stop these 2.
I have 2
and I want to
CP,
deny
so just be
this.
careful of Overwatch. So I got the 46 flames right there.
We're going to just push them out here. So these are just Cabalite Warriors. They do have special weapons on, so
I see.
they can hit pretty hard.
Yeah, but no, you're not using Ignore Overwatch?
Not for these guys, no.
Interesting. All right. Do I want to Overwatch that? I mean, it's 46 flames, and it's 3s to wound on all of them. If I kill them all, then I just hold this point. But then you just move a Venom there.
That's potentially true, yes.
And the Venom's OC2, isn't it?
He's OC1.
He's OC1.
He's OC1. I'm pretty sure.
No
Venoms
way.
are pretty garbo.
Surely they're OC2. Wind Rider is OC2.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's because Games Workshop hate Drukhari. They are OC1.
They're OC1?
So if you Overwatch this, you will keep that point.
Wamili is OC1 as well. So if
I can contest it.
You can contest
it. Means
it.
I've got to put an
there's
extra
no
resource out.
Yeah. So, and it's no shooting coming out of them. You still have the Quins to move.
Yep, I still have the Quins.
That can also ignore Overwatch.
They can.
They can move, and then there's nothing else that can come out, except for like what, Drazhar over here?
Drazhar's over here. There's a good chance that Drazhar actually will stage from behind a wall.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah. So you know what, screw it, I will. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
We'll go down to
Doing so does make my Drazhar charge less, because now I don't have to worry about Overwatch. I go straight
Yes, that's true.
So that is something to be aware of.
Okay, so here's, it's all the same, exactly the same anyway, because you're T3, so 46 flames.
Pretty good.
Okay, so 17.
Yeah.
All right.
Slightly above average.
Yeah, a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 17. 3s.
Looking for 3s. Beautiful work.
That was... I turned the magnet back on, everyone.
So
good job.
These are AP...
AP1.
AP1, but I get cover on...
Ignoring cover.
Ignoring cover. So I'm going to save it on 5.
Yeah.
So I need to make a lot of saves.
I turned the magnet back off.
They
yes!
are completely dead.
Yeah.
Cool, so that's fine.
All right.
It means I can now don't have to worry about Overwatch on my other units, which means I don't actually have to spend a CP for the clowns now. I can just move them.
Yes. Yeah, you traded them, but I spent a CP, and you get a CP, essentially.
Kind of, yeah. So we are now just going to move the Venom.
Yeah.
Because I do want to contest the point a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're going to come up 14. So he's going to come across 7.
Nice.
And then he'll just go back 7. So it just needs to kind of come on a little bit like so.
Yeah, cool.
Which means he can shoot some stuff.
Yeah, he can.
As well, which is kind of good. He'll definitely just die next turn, but that's fine. what I do need to do is I'm going to try to push some more stuff around here, just so I actually have a bit of play. But we'll have a look. All right, I'm going to get Dryza out now.
Yep.
So Dryza will come 10 out of a Venom. So the Venom is hard up against this wall. So a 10 kind of pushes me
While you do that.
up to here.
Yes.
It's pretty juicy.
Okay. I'm going to check one thing. My little mouse pad thing over here. While you do your moves, I'm just going to chat to the chat. My little mouse pad thing normally tells me how many people are watching.
Ooh.
But currently it does not. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So I'm going to go find that right now and see. And if there's not as many people as watching as there are likes, then I will be disappointed. There is... Oh, it's close though. There's 24 likes and 27 people watching.
Hey.
Surprisingly, not that many of you here this morning. For the American viewers, where are you guys? What's going on? Everyone's gone out on a Friday night. You're all busy. Crazy stuff. Well, either way.
Cool. So
if you are here,
that
thank you for
charge
watching.
is like a 5.
Yeah, James is still watching. Thank you, James. Yeah.
So we're going to move the Talus up as well. So the Talus come up here. They're probably going to... Their goal is to kill this Demon Prince.
Yeah, cool.
That's probably what they're going to try to do.
He's 9 wounds, no feel, no pain, no -1 to hit, no nothing, just a 2 up, 4 up.
Yeah. So this bit of the terrain is kind of cut off. Is that correct? You said?
Yeah, it's basically just an L. So just don't count this like small little edge.
Yeah.
That's
So what I'm going
normal.
to do then is I'm just going to come out to... so that'd be 4 to here.
Ooh.
3 up.
Hello, that's a Cronus, isn't it?
Yeah. So I could just flame this guy.
Yep.
And then if hopefully I don't kill him, I just charge him. Something like that. I don't really want to put the Cabalite Warriors onto that point.
Surely the Cronus is OC2.
Yes.
Okay. I'm only OC1, so if you charge me, then you take it from me no matter what.
Yeah. But I don't want to leave you with another guy there. So I'm
Yes.
going to try to charge. I could even tank shock you.
You could.
Which is probably worth it. I'm T7.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, and of course we're going to do the clowns as well. So the clowns I can actually just move up, and I might just literally multi-charge into your carriers and your flamers.
Cool.
So what I'm aiming to do here is pick up a Demon Prince, pick up that Screamer, pick up 2 squads of flamers here. That is my goal.
That would be grim.
We're going to move these dweeby Cabalites now.
Yep.
Move
And there's
them up.
left in Deep Strike, is there? It's just
there.
all on the board, except for Mandrakes, obviously.
Mandrakes, obviously.
Yeah, cool. Wow.
So they're up into that.
Sophie says, oh, nice. Sophie says, likes from Canada. Yeah,
Hey.
let's go. And Warlord.Sewan is painting the Silent King currently.
That's pretty
and
sick.
gifted another membership. I think we're up to 55 now. Hey, look. And that's, for us and Allfather, that's Jaden.
Oh,
Mr. Viking himself.
how good is that?
Hi, Jaden. How you going? Good to see you, dude.
We're going to try to advance this Venom. I just want to move it around, see if I can get a bit of like stuff happening with it.
Yeah.
So let's do an advance roll for it. Not do anything else. All right, he gets 19.
Nice.
So we're going to shuffle back. We can shuffle back to 8, put some here.
Firstly, Warlord, you need to go and post a picture of your Silent King in the
12.
painting competition. 100%. Brett's here. Good to see you. What did Blake do or not do?
12,
Blake? What's Blake got to do with this?
15, and then he can come up 4. So I don't know if I'm just tuck him
Yeah.
4.
And these are just more Cabalites in here?
These are now just 5 Cabalites.
Okay.
Correct.
Ah.
I'm going to try to advance the Chronos, get him a bit around, see if we can get him to help. So he goes 11 now, which is kind of good. It's probably worth just coming.
Yeah.
Cool. So these mandrakes are going to come back down onto the point.
Cool.
Trying to do a bit of like screening stuff.
Oh, Brett, 10 memberships. Thanks, dude.
Oh, cheers, Brett.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. We're up to 65 today.
You've only got
What?
Screamers.
Champions. You guys are absolute weapons. Yeah, what do we need left? 35 to get to 100 today. That is ridiculous. Thank you so much. Huge.
What were my secondaries again? Oh, yeah, secure and
Extend
storm.
and storm.
Okay.
Nice. Jaden, what are you doing today? Are you painting? You hanging out in chat? Good to see you, dude.
I've got to move the clowns. So I'll have to spend 2 CP if I actually want to use my advanced and charge stratagem.
Yes, because of Karas.
Because of Karas. If I go 8, the clowns go 8. If they're here, you can hard go against the wall. I can kind of come here.
Yep.
And I can't empower them in the charge phase. I was looking for like 7-inch charge into there. It is probably worth it because then I can just use this, the CP, the 2CP anyway in that phase.
Yep. Do you spend the advance and charge in the charge phase?
No.
It's
in the movement after they've advanced.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So I'll probably come up 8 here. Put some fusion pistols into here.
You did over here. Oh no, that wasn't advance and charge. That was ignore Overwatch, right?
No, that was the advance charge. Remember, I moved it out of the range of the
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay. Interesting. Right.
So we are just going to hope I roll a 7.
Okay.
And do that.
Because I was going to say, like, I mean, magically, if you just kill Kairos in the shooting phase, then you get to spend your CP for 1. But
I don't think I do. This is like an L, right? Still on
yes,
L?
still
Cool.
an
So
L, yeah.
that guy will be able to see with his fusion pistols.
Yep.
Let me put fusion pistol.
Nice.
Whatever, 2 more fusion pistols here.
About to have a 2v2 game. Oh.
So I don't want to be overwatched from anything. I don't think you can overwatch me here. Oh, you've already done overwatch.
Yeah, I've done it. Practicing some CSM I might take to Newcastle 3-man event in a couple weeks. Hell yeah. Are you guys all coming to Jake's 6-man event? You should. It's going to be sweet in Penno. And Brett's talking about Chaos Knights. See the Mike Pestilence article. I want to run 3 Abominants. I haven't seen anything of the new Chaos Knights, though. Chris, I know how you feel about Chaos Knights. Yeah, I did potentially purchase 14 War Dogs.
Okay.
I did. We don't have any
Just
in-house.
let me know when you get them in and when you want to play them on stream, and I will be sick on that particular day.
Yeah, it makes sense. Look, I am not a fan of Knights. I don't like the models. Don't really care for the army. Definitely not my first choice. But we need more variation for the stream, and it was a really good deal. So I bought 14 War Dogs. So I'm going to build them all up and magnetize them.
Cool. Okay, so I've done all my movement shenanigans.
Hi, Harry. Good to see you. Going to my first tournament in August. I refuse all coaching services. Sorry. There's no choice. You will have to be coached.
We're going to go to the shooting phase.
Okay.
So I can put the Venom into the Flamers because you can't pull me out of my charge because you've got a character there.
Yes, right here.
Right?
Yep.
So let's do that. So these hit on 3s.
Okay.
Cool. We drop 4. And we're going to be wounding on 3s. Cool. I drop 1. So
Okay.
these are going to be saving just on your 4, and it's 2 damage for them.
Ooh, 1's down to 1.
We're going to put the Flamers from the Talos into the same Flamer unit.
Yes.
And then we're going to put the Heat Lancers into the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Cool. So the 2 Flamers are going to be a total of 7 shots.
All right.
That's 5, 6, 7. So these are going to be 4s. Now these are twin linked.
Okay.
Cool. So you've got 2, 4, 6 saves. AP 1.
This is on the...
Flamers, please.
All on the Flamers.
Just
Oh, these ones here.
Close, yeah.
All 1 damage?
Or 1 damage, yeah.
Okay, so you've killed 2.
Cool, 2. Cool.
Nice.
We'll put 2 Heat Lancers in. So I'm looking for 4s for here.
Yep.
Both hit. It's pretty
Nice,
good.
yep.
And these are going to be, your toughness is 9 or 10? So 3s.
On the Demon Prince,
Yeah.
T9.
So 3s. Beautiful, that's 2. So
Ugh.
2 Invon saves here.
4
These
ups.
will be, I think they're both melter range. Beautiful, don't worry about it. This guy.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do it. It just happens.
We're going to put,
Oh, God.
we've got 4 fusion pistols from the clowns.
Yep.
These ones here are going to be out of melter, but they are D6 damage.
Yes.
But they'll be wounding you on 5.
Oh, they're D6 now?
They're D6 plus 2.
They're not D3 anymore?
No. Oh, because they're
let's
from
go.
the Uadari Codex.
Oh, sick.
So there's 5 total, 4
Yep.
from the clowns, 1 from the Troopmaster. So I'm going to do the ones from the clowns first.
Okay.
These are on 3s, not 2s.
Okay. Cool.
So 3s re-rolling 1s.
Yeah,
Yep.
because of the detachment.
Correct. And these are going to be 5s re-rolling 1s. Because now they're losing the wager. So they have re-roll 1s to wound.
Oh, sick.
Cool. So you have
Nice.
1 on the invon. This will be D6 damage to be fair.
Whoa, 4 up.
Beautiful work. This is the clown. The Troopmaster.
Rolling
Re-rolls his
1s.
Okay. We're going to put the rest of the pistols into the Screamer. So there's going to be -4.
Yeah.
There should be 7.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 7. So these are 3s, re-rolling 1s. Cool.
Yep.
And these are going to be strength 4. So they're going to be 4s on the Screamer.
Yes. 4's on the Screamer.
Cool. You've got actually a lot. 6 AP, yeah, so 6 saves. Okay, make more. All right. So I don't think Jack's failed a save in the shooting range.
Oh Jesus!
Cool.
I mean, these horrors took some. These flamers took some words.
Yeah.
You've killed 2 flamers.
Typical, eh?
Oh Jesus! Oh
yeah.
God!
Cool.
I'm sorry.
This is how this game's going.
It's just what it is, right?
We'll put this guy
the king
here.
of swing. It's either I lose everything or I lose nothing.
I'm going to put him into the Dim Prince, I guess.
Yep.
So we're looking for 3s and 6s, right? I might as well drop spikers.
Yep.
3s. Okay. They do reroll 1.
What the hell?
I think there was a 1-1. Yep. 6. Cool. Excellent work.
Oh.
All right.
Don't the warriors get to shoot out of it as well?
They do, yes.
So you got like a dark lance and a
No,
blaster.
these are all normal ones.
Oh, great.
Because the Darklands one you overwatched.
There.
3, 6, 9, 10. These are fine. These hit on 3s. Reroll my 1s.
Yeah, and that one too.
Yep. And these are going to be on 6s because we're strength 2. Hey, 2. 2 and no AP.
2s.
Beautiful. Cool. So that should be it. I've got to shoot with the Kronos as well. I'm going to put the Flamer into the Screamer and the non-Flamer weapon, which is 18 inches, into the Dim Prince.
Cool.
So we're going to do the Flamer first.
Hellbane says cursed dice. I mean, even if his dice were good,
This was Jack's rolls. Jack's
my
have been
rolls
really
were
good.
cursed in the opposite way.
Cool. 1 shot into the... I can't remember which one I said this was. Flamer or...
I have no idea.
We'll do the Flamer. Cool. 1 into your Screamer.
Okay.
So the Screamer's made 6 saves so far. That's 7 saves in a row.
7.
And the Dim Prince.
Oh, God.
So that's 4, 6 shots. These
Harry
are-
says, bring out the weighted dice, the toilet-proof ones. Yeah.
Yeah. These are 3s and these are 5s. Toughness 10, sorry?
T9 on the Doom
Cool. So these are 5s because strength 5.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're looking for
2.
This is AP 1 damage.
Do
Cool. So you
fail
take
1. So he's down to 8.
Yeah. Cool. So what we're going to do now, after we've done all the shooting, is we're going to do the charges.
Yeah.
So I need to empower some things. I need to empower at least 1 unit, which would be probably has to be the...
Do the Quins get reroll charges in 8?
No, they do not. They get piling...
Only from Deep Strike.
Correct. They get piling and consolidate 6 inches, which is kind of good.
Okay.
So there is a world where I can like...
So if you fail your charge over there,
It'll be 2 CP to roll, yes.
but you have 3 CP,
Correct?
and isn't it 2 CP to advance and charge?
No. I didn't advance the charge anyway.
Oh, you just moved them.
We just moved them 8.
Okay. So it would be 2 CP for a reroll. Okay.
That's what the
Got it.
discussion was.
Yeah, cool.
That'll be fine. So I will empower... This is a 5-inch charge. So that's probably less.
Yep.
We'll do the Kronos first at the back.
Wow.
Actually, I'm going to do the Quins first. So Clowns are going to go into both.
Kairos and the Flamers?
Let me think. If
Yep.
this is within 6, I'll do the Talos first, because I don't want to get intervened.
Okay.
So let's do the Talos.
Yep.
Beautiful. It'll be an 8.
Fair enough. Yep. Nice.
And then I come to here.
Classic elf dice. Yeah. What, rolling all 1s and 2s?
Yeah, bro.
Ridiculous.
Cool. I will do the Clowns now.
Yep.
Actually, what's more important? I think it's actually more important that the Drukhari, the Incubi go in. So let's do a 5 with them.
Yep.
Cool. Can I re-roll? No, I can't use your ducks. And I can't.
You're out of Thingo, so this would be a 1 CP reroll, but if you
one
use it here, then...
Which is more important, I think.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put these dice down.
Please don't roll another 3.
Cool. So that's a 6.
All right,
just
they're in. They're in.
Which means I do need to raw dog the 7.
Yeah.
And we'll put my team measure. Who knows?
I have the blue one. It's over there. Yeah. Go, little Drazhar and the Incubi, go.
Yeah. So, I mean, they should kill the flamers and stuff pretty okay.
Yes.
There's only 4 flamers, and Drazo herself statistically
It's pretty dang good,
he
right?
statistically kills
Yeah.
the
You
character
can
plus 1.
do you can do Draz first and then do 3 damage
Correct, 'cause
stacks
he
into the...
precisions in.
Oh, you may as well do 3 damage stacks into the flamers
right.
and just do less flamer attacks and then 2 damage into the big guy because he's 6 wounds. So
Yeah, but I want the pain tokens. I get D3 pain tokens if I kill your character in this activation.
ah, okay, cool.
That's fine. So we're going to do the Kronos as well. Can't re-roll it anyway. Beautiful. And
He's
here
in.
are the clowns. This is a 7-inch charge into both. There is a world where I just charge the Demon Prince now. And
If you fail this,
it's really bad.
all my flamers shoot the quins.
That's right. So I can make a decision. I can either... it's pretty bad either way, realistically. But I think it's got to go for a 7.
Okay.
Okay. So I do have another option now as well. I can this in here. I can make a charge into here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this turn's been pretty atrocious for me.
that
right?
was horrible.
This has been a pretty bad turn.
That was awful. Everything is bound. Everything. The only thing that's actually even worked slightly is the charge here, and we haven't attacked yet. They could still win.
And we had to re-roll it. It was a 5-inch charge.
The Overwatch was lethal. I killed this. That Screamer has survived every single thing. I passed every save on the melters.
So we're gonna just hope you don't kill me. The clowns. That's all I can do. I need to spike really hard in a couple of fights here.
Well, that
I
was
cannot
nuts.
afford to. I cannot afford to actually empower the Incubi because I haven't killed anything. Because Jack's been making all his saves.
I've made every single one.
I think he's made nearly every save. He made so many saves this turn. It's been insane.
I think I failed 3 saves on the...
Yeah, you failed 3 saves and then you've made...
like 12 in a row.
Well, I mean, the Screamer alone made 7. In a row.
This guy made like 4 on
He
the
made-
melters.
Yeah, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Something
so
like that.
that's at least 11.
So, yeah, pretty good.
Just a little bit.
So we have to empower the Talos, which is here. I do have 2 CP. So I can also pump up.
Can we just see, how stupid this would have been, if Drazhar had just made his charge in the first place, with your 2 CP reroll, would the Quins have made a 7? Or would you failed that one as well?
Don't worry.
Oh
We will fail. We will fail.
At least you only spent 1 CP then.
Even, the funny thing is, even if I just went into... I could have just gone into Kairos as well, and it would have been maybe a 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
But and then I get to pile
Into the other ones.
into the other ones, which is probably the correct play. But didn't matter because I rolled 4 and a 2.
God damn.
So that's fine. The only thing I can do now is 3 CP reactive move.
Great.
So it's not bad. It just depends. I could save. How much CP do I have currently?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I have 2 CP. I go to 0.
2. Yeah.
And then I go to 1. The other thing is I could just save it, not do any lethal sustained, hopefully raw dog kill a Demon Prince.
Yeah.
And then I am reactive moving because you can advance with the flamers.
I can advance and shoot, yeah.
So there's a chance I can pull them off the terrain feature a little bit or push them on more. There's not really much. I'm thinking I'm just going to try to kill a Demon Prince here.
Warden has the right idea. He's trying to pump you up again. Crest, what are you lifting? Your arms are wider than Jack.
All these dice.
Yeah, it's just dice. That's
All
it.
these dice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to just spend the 2 CP on... What do I need more? Dead more. I think I need the Demon Prince dead more. Yep.
Right.
So we're going to put the lethal hits here, I think.
Okay,
That's
for
2
2 CP.
2 CP. As long as I'm within 12 of the guy.
Kairos, yeah.
Right? Pretty sure I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gross.
Has to be done.
That's gross. Okay.
Cool. You have CP to interrupt? No, you do
No,
not.
I do not.
Cool. So it doesn't matter. We're going to start with Dryther first because he's fun.
Yes.
Dryther is going to be 5 attacks.
He has a pain token, doesn't he?
No. I only have 1 pain token, Jack, because you made all your saves. I had to kill 1, actually.
You needed to kill the Screamer?
I had to kill 1 single Screamer. With 8 attacks.
That's horrible. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry. That's so
Just don't kill
terrible.
a Screamer, bro.
Ah.
Cool. So there's no pain token here, so they're not going to get 4 rolls to hit, but they hit pretty well anyway.
Yep.
So Dryther's hitting on 2s.
Okay.
We're all in.
Nice.
These are going to be 2s to wound, because I'm strength 6 plus 1 to wound.
Ooh,
Right?
okay.
This is used his once per game precision ability.
Yep.
These are just 2s.
Cool.
Cool, so I'll drop 1. This is a dev. So can you give me 3 invuln saves on your Exalt?
These are 3 damage each?
3 damage each.
Okay, so I need to pass them all.
3 damage onto your...
I'm sorry.
3 damage onto your Lord, please.
Sorry.
Actually, there's no point going after the Lord now. I've just got to go into a...
Just kill the dudes now, yeah.
I've got to, yeah. So
just kill a dude?
I'll kill a dude, and then we'll put the 15 attacks in.
I've made like...
Jack has failed...
15
He's
saves
failed
in a row.
3 saves this round.
I thought I'd do it on purpose, chat. I'm sorry.
Cool. These are 3s and 3s.
Okay. 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. Cool. So we reroll 1 still, which is kind of good. So we drop 1.
Do they not get like lance or something? Are they only strength 4?
They're strength 4.
Oh, so 4s for 3s. Okay. Ugh.
Yeah,
right.
They're 4. And
With
then
a pain token, do they get plus 1 strength now?
They get plus 1 AP. So they go to 83.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be sorry, be better.
Unbelievable.
How can I be any better than this?
Yeah, he invites me
pass
on.
every save. Just pass them all. Yeah.
Pushes it back for 2 weeks. Comes in here, rolls all his saves.
Yeah. I push it back 2 weeks, and then when he plays a weaker army into me, direct counter, and then just pass every save. It's how I roll. It's how
these are going to be 3s.
I can't win any games otherwise.
Cool. We do fail a bunch because we're bad, and these are just simple ones.
5 4-ups.
Oh,
I pass all but one of those as
so
well.
I don't even kill another flamer.
Yeah, let's go. I don't think
It does make it. Yeah, thank you, James. I hate inborn saves make AP meaningless. Yeah, my whole army.
Yeah, I think this is a very fair matchup, is what I'm finding out right about now.
So we're going to do the Talos next. These guys are hopefully just going to actually spike. I need something to go my way this round.
Yeah.
Because it's been really bad. Do I have... Yeah, I used all my CP. We're going to roll. These are 4s with lethal hits and 4 rolls.
Okay.
So we get 2 lethals here. I'm just going to re-roll the fails. Because we're winning on 5s. So.
Yep.
Cool, that's 3 lethals and 2 drops.
Cool.
And these are going to be 5s.
Okay.
Cool, so you have 4 saves total. These are damage 3 each.
So I need to pass
You're gonna
2
live.
of these.
You need to pass 2. Okay. So we kill him. Unless you want to use duck.
I'll use 3 ducks.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not?
Okay,
first one.
So, okay. All right. When I fail the saves, it doesn't even matter. Because I got re-rolls.
Beautiful.
So I'm down to 5.
So we're going to do the Chronos now. He has 3 attacks?
Yeah.
4 attacks, maybe?
Yep. Oh boy, that's nuts. I can't believe how many saves I just made in a row. That's
4
fucking
attacks.
ridiculous.
So these are 4s into 4s. The best part is I have 0 pain tokens because I've killed nothing this whole round.
Yeah.
These are 4s. Cool. Drop 2.
Good job, me.
And these are 4s.
I've made a new enemy.
5s. 3s. 1.
This is
one
into
save. Into the guy. It doesn't matter.
the screamer.
Yeah.
Well, we failed that one.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Oh,
Cool.
God,
so that is
dude.
it. I'm pretty much expecting to be kind of tabled by this turn.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
This turn is going to be disgusting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, if you make that many saves, Jack, then yeah.
Far out, man.
Cool.
The failed charge as well. Amongst all the frickin' saves.
Yeah. So for me, so failing the 5-inch charge and then having to re-roll it and then failing like the 7-inch charge.
Yep.
Even if I had the re-roll ability, I would have failed it anyway.
And then even when Drazhar did make it, Drazhar and the Incubi killed a single flamer.
What's the rule of thumb when punching up? Is it lethals winning on 4s and sustains when hitting on 4s? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I had 4 rolls to hit as well, so yeah.
Well,
it is like lethals in it's kind of something like that.
here, I'll give you another duck.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So I would get 1 duck in my next turn, and then I'll probably just uppy downy that screamer and the demon prince.
Yep.
So actually, I'll do these flamers.
You have to do a battle shock.
When the screamer lands, he'll have to do one. If I uppy downy him, but I'll probably just do the flamers here because they can't reach anything anyway, and the demon prince.
Yeah.
Oh, and the demon prince has to hit you back.
That's true. He does.
So I may as well do sustained 7 attacks. Okay, so dropped 1, but 2 back in.
2 in.
Strength is 10.
For threes.
Threes. You can use all the ducks here, except for this one, because it would be over in the end of the turn.
So we're looking for 6.
6 saves.
So based on the way this has been going, I'm expecting to fail all 6 of these.
AP2.
Yep, so these are just 5s. So we failed
all of them.
We actually failed all of them.
Jesus Christ! What is happening?
You've never played against me, have you? I don't think we played a proper
You're
game.
cursed. It's not the dice. It's
actually
you.
me.
You're cursed as
Ask anyone
hell.
that plays against me.
Jesus.
It's actually me that's cursed.
You're cursed as hell, bro.
I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to reroll 3. Okay, so we passed 2.
Okay.
But we failed 4.
So here, I'll take these back, and this goes back to you. Fail 4, 3 damage each.
3 damage each.
First guy can take 9 wounds.
He can take 9 wounds.
Yeah.
So he takes. He actually alive.
Light, nice.
Takes,
yeah. And then he takes another 3.
Takes 5.
Yep.
And then he takes.
He
One more.
lives.
He actually lives. He won 1.
Nice. Right.
Not that it matters at this point.
No, not really. These ducks are now mine.
Yep.
You get 1 duck.
Yep.
I'm on 1 CP. You're on 1 CP. Going into my turn.
Correct.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Yep.
Yeah. I will do. Give me 1 sec. I get a. What do I get for primary? I think you're holding primary away from me. We're tying on that point over there.
Yeah. So the talents are 2 each. Talents are 2 each, right? So it should be 4 there.
Yep.
I own that point.
Well, this Imprints is gone.
I see you pick them up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone.
These flamers here, I have more than you.
Yep.
But you do have a beast.
I can actually put this back now.
So you have 1, 2. What's the OC of a
beast?
Exalted?
The Exalted, I think, is 1.
All right. So you'll have
It
6.
could be 2.
So it's tied then. 6 to 6.
Yeah. I'm really hoping that, for your sake, he's not 2. Because that would be
Cool.
gross, but I think he's 1. Here's 1.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3 plus 3 is 6 to your 6. So I don't hold that one. I don't hold that one. So 0 primary for me as well.
Yep.
And we shall draw 2 things and see what happens. Let's go.
So I do get to actually discard Storm. Couldn't kill anything.
Yeah, but you took the middle point.
Is Storm not kill things? Oh no,
That's overwhelming. Storm you get for 4 points.
So 4 and then extend.
So that's 4. Yeah. So up to 15, and then extend for 4 is.
And then I
up to
get
19.
1, 2, 3 for the V people.
Yes, which
thing.
I'll just add that to the primary. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
So up to 8. So you're on 27. You're beating me by 5 at the moment, including the primary that I did not gain.
Yeah. Okay.
So here we go. I get cleanse. That's possible with my little beast there.
Yeah.
And then maybe something else, and mark for death.
You do have to do no, you don't have to do a battle shock because you've got
4 out of 6.
4 out of
yeah.
6, yeah.
That guy will have to do 1, and that's it. And you've got. So who do you want to mark? Because I'll pick a unit for the gamma that I need to kill.
Yeah. So you can have the mandrakes at the back, right? Obviously.
Don't pick the mandrakes, because if they leave the table, then
That's fine.
that's also 5 points from me.
I don't have anything to score in your back line anymore.
Fair.
So
Okay.
2 mandrakes, and I'm going to give you this Cronus at the back. You can probably get to him, but he's at least kind of tricky to kill.
It's fair. Yeah. Okay.
And maybe
fair
it
enough.
makes you have to split up your firing a little bit
Yeah. Cool.
if you want to score it.
I think for the gamma, I'll probably just pick this thing and just go and kill this venom over here.
Yeah.
And then cleanse I can do with the beast and maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Cleanse is two objectives for 5 now, which is really nice.
Yes, it is.
So maybe I'll do it with like Kairos or something, and just shoot everything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that, let's do some. And 1 battle shock over there. Oh, and do I get a bonus CP? No, not this turn. And the battle shock.
Battle shock? Yes.
Yeah, he's fine. He is not within shadow, so he doesn't heal, but he's okay. And then we'll just, I don't know, do something over there. We'll see what happens. So first thing I think I'm going to do, I think the Screamers can easily kill the Venom in melee.
I think they can.
So we'll get this guy to move 14. He'll move like 9 this way and then 3 this way or something like that. And then the rest will just go here. So that I can just burn the mortals onto the incubi.
Yeah.
Why not, right? I do know that you have RP Downey, but now you've marked both of those, you don't even want to do that.
Yep.
So
I don't think I have anything I can score on your back line anyway. I've already done. I think anything is sabotage potentially.
Yes, true.
So 3?
3 mortals on the incubi.
Cool. So I'll kill the Clavex and 1 incubi.
Sounds great. Yeah, cool. Nice.
Oh, you did have to do a battle shock for these guys. My apologies.
Oh, in the start of the fight phase, right?
Correct, yeah.
They would have failed.
I would have got an extra pain token.
Nice.
Which means I probably could have empowered them, but that's fine.
Yeah, and then they auto pass in my command, so they're okay. Okay, so now I guess they will fall back, and I will move this beast just to this point so that he can cleanse.
Yep.
And then these will fall back just to here.
Yep.
So that I can shoot some stuff.
You have one guy there on 1 wound, correct?
Yes.
Like 2 CP Overwatch, like a 1 CP Overwatch with the Venom. I can actually Overwatch with Urin now, actually, on this squad.
Yeah.
You
only have 1 CP as well.
Yeah, so it might be worth it doing it with the Overwatch for him and just trying to Raw Dog spike some things. You're T4, so I'm on 5s.
T4, yeah.
That's 3d6 Flamer. One shot. And they are dev wounds. It's probably going to kill 1 Flamer and take you down d6 shots, which is kind of good.
Yeah.
It means you got to kind of split up the firing a little bit. So I think we're going to just do it.
The big flamer is 2d6, so it's 4 d6 flames from this unit alone. Even if you kill 1.
That's still fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
So 46 is still okay.
Yeah.
Nothing else I can do it with no, for the Talus would be 2 CP.
Yep.
So let's do it with Urin.
Cool. Sounds good.
So once per game, see how many shots we get.
I think lesson learned, chat, is I should have probably moved Kairos first, but it's my mistake.
We only get 10 shots for 3 dice.
Okay.
3, 6, 9, 10.
Yep.
If you want to move him first, it doesn't
No,
matter.
it's okay. I screwed it up.
And there's going to be
enough
5s.
luck as it is. With devs?
So yeah, 6
That's
devs.
definitely a 5.
Yeah. So we'll take that out. That was a 5.
Yep. So 3
so
wounds.
you've got 3 wounds and 1 dev.
4 up in bonds.
Cool.
You killed
So actually killed 2 flames.
2. Neat.
Unless you duck me.
It could be worth. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Here, have 2 ducks. 4s. Nope, I'm
anyway.
still dead. No! All right, so that's dead, and 1 more flamer is killed.
Cool. So now you've got 3d3 flamers in the squad,
Yes.
which is good.
That's pretty good. Nice. All right. Kairos has moved. We're going to move the rest. Ooh, I need to roll in advance for the other flamer unit.
Yeah.
Go. A 1. Do I want to duck that?
What? A 1? Possible. You're going to duck me?
Nah, I think it's fine anyway.
Okay.
You now have 0 CP, so you can't react and move anyway. So I don't need to go anywhere super fast. I can already move 10. So I'll just move them up to over here. Hello. So I can see where I'm going with everything.
Yeah.
Don't really need
Whether or
to
not you
be
get
too specific.
all of them in, I think you do get all of them in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's clans anyway.
What I'll probably do is put them like this.
Yeah.
So that 2 will have to go that way. Because I have to be within 2 of all my things, but I need them within 9 of this so that I can shoot from anything over here into potentially something else. This 1 screamer will just fall back over here just to be annoying and sit on this point. Yeah, and then I have another unit of flamers that can drop in and be even more annoying. So I don't even know where I want to drop them. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know. I think that we'll drop them down here.
Yep.
9 away from everything. I have another unit of frickin' screamers. Oh,
I don't think I've killed 2 beasts this game.
Jesus. These have to be over here.
Yeah.
9 from there, 9 from there. So we'll probably just use them to flame the Talus, honestly. I've also got a Demon Prince in reserve.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh my god. Well, the Screamers have to come in. So you know what? I may as well put them over here and try and charge this thing because it's actually like a vehicle that I can kill.
Just be careful with the clowns as well.
Yep, 9 away. Yep. Over here. Let me get my 9-inch stick. Nice. It's crazy. The amount of luck this game has been bonkers, and I regret my life choices for forcing you to play Tzeentch Demons.
Should play something that had like no inborn save.
Yeah. Well, I should have flipped it. I should have given Neil Tzeentch Demons this week and then played the Wraith stuff into you because it's just all 2-up armor. And lots of its infantry at T6.
Yeah, that would have been
So it would have been amazing.
That would have been fun.
Really, really good. Okay, so yeah, they'll go there, 9-inch charge over there. And then I do have a Demon Prince. I may as well bring him down too with 5 wounds remaining. I don't even know where to go with him, to be honest. YOLO, we'll put him like down here.
Sounds good.
Just so that he can get some shots onto Draz, maybe.
Okay.
Like that. Put him just there. Put him in my backfield. And that's everything of mine now on the board. And everything of yours about to leave the board. Tzeentch, Chaos Demons versus T-Suns, Demons Detachment, who would win? T-Suns by an absolute landslide. If you played 500 points down, blindfolded, and with dice that only had 1s, 2s, and 3s in them, the T-Suns would still win. They are disgusting, and Demons just cannot stand up. Okay, so let's do some shoot.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll pay my 1 CP over there. We'll go to 0, and we'll give you a duck. Here you are, sir. And I'll just do all the flamers there into the middle, the Talus unit.
Yeah.
So 8 D6 flames.
Okay.
Holy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this has been fun and balanced.
What the average on that is?
It's very average. Yeah, that's only 38 shots.
Oh, typical.
That's the typical roll.
That's just the standard one.
Yeah. So that would be all of the dice minus 3. So here, you can hold that.
Oh, thank you. I'll
just take all of these.
You can just take...
yeah, that one, that one, and
that one.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
Yeah, very fun, very fair. 3s with my flamers of Tzeentch. Yeah, nice. Cool.
Just a couple of dice.
Cool, cool. That sounds good. Yeah. All right. It's only all of those at AP2.
Cool. So we're just going to roll 5s into 5s.
Yeah.
5s into 5s.
Ugh.
We do have ducks.
Yeah, 4. I would probably save it for bigger damage, to be honest.
I don't think there is bigger damage coming in.
I've got D3 damage coming.
These are 5s.
Wow. Yeah. Jesus.
It's alright. Pretty fair.
Whoa.
We're kind of cooking, but I don't think we're cooking hard enough.
Whoa.
We could live this, funny enough. I think we do. We actually do.
Yeah. This guy dies because it's 1-1, right?
And then it's going to be
6 more. So
6 more. So we're on 1 wound.
there's one guy
We do
on
deadly
1.
demise, and then we blow ourselves up and kill it. 5 up feeling a pain.
Why did you say it out loud? Oh.
Does that one blow up? No.
Okay.
So that's the first one. So the clowns are out of range of that.
Okay.
But the incubi might actually be in.
Yeah. What would you
put them
prefer? Oh yeah, there's the grey one, isn't it? So the incubi take a wound, Karas takes a wound. You actually kill this flamer.
Yeah.
Nice. Clowns don't take it. I think that's it, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Gross. And then the other one's gone as well. Thank you for that. Killing your own models. Love it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I don't think I've seen flamers do that amount of damage in a long time. That was ridiculous.
Play against me more often.
Yeah. Cursed. Love it.
Absolutely cursed.
Cool. Well, I guess what we'll do now is that one flamer who has to go here will go there. Actually, you know what? We'll fire the Demon Prince. Can you see Draz? No. We'll fire the Demon Prince first. Okay. 6 shots, Mr. Demon Prince. Nice. And 3s.
3s.
3 at AP1, but you will get cover.
Cool. So these are just 3 ups then.
Yeah.
Cool. So we make all those ones.
Nice. All right. So that one flamer, then we'll flame there. The rest will all go into the Quins.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So 1d6 into Draz, which will be 5. 3s to wound.
Yep.
That's
So
3
3.
at AP1.
So these are ignore covers, so this is going to be 4 ups.
Yeah.
So kills the 2 dudes and...
Oh, you should have done them one at a time.
Yeah, I should have done it one at a time, but I did make one, so it doesn't matter.
Cool.
So Draz is just alive by himself.
And then the 4d6 going, and the I guess it's actually 6d6 because it doesn't matter, they're T3, right? T3 in the other way, so 6d6.
Just another typical average roll.
Yep, 26.
26 on 5 dice. I'll take it.
Jesus.
That's more than 5 per dice.
No. It's on 6 dice. Let's not get carried away.
4.
It's
Cool. So these are just 3s, right?
3s, yeah.
Cool. So you did actually drop a fair amount, and I'm saving on 4s.
That many 4-ups, please.
So we just roll them, and we just win. We just don't die. We just use Jack's magical dice and we roll a bunch of
Roll
fours.
all fours, yeah. Okay.
We actually did pretty good.
It's not bad.
So we'll use 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clowns.
Okay. Gross.
I could actually re-roll some amount of these actually.
Yes, you could.
There's more things that can shoot into me, but there's not a lot of other things I actually care about. So maybe I do give you ducks back, but you can use them to re-roll.
I'll just use them for me.
Just use them for me.
Yeah, like reroll all my hits and
But
wounds.
you've got no more small firing go into those clowns, do you?
Not really. I've got the flamers will go into Draz here because it's the only thing that they can do. The screamers would be
Those
charging
flamers
this
at the back
venom.
were shot. They've shot.
Yeah, it'll be these going here,
Let's use 2 ducks.
and then basically it's just the 2 big guys.
We'll make one more.
Okay, so 6 clowns.
6 clowns.
And 2 ducks for me.
I gave you, yep. I got 2 ducks, yeah. Cool. So kill 6 clowns.
All right. Well, while that does its thing, is Drazhar T4 or T3?
He's T3 still.
Okay, so it'll be 6d6 into him then. 3d6 into him from the flamers.
Yep.
That's what I meant. Yeah, just another fair and balanced roll. Just fair and balanced.
Who invited this guy?
What the hell? What is that? What is that?
Jack, I don't know if I like coming to stream here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to be this crazy.
You know,
I was like, oh god.
I can take 1 turn of like you spiking, but I can't take 2.
This has been nuts.
Remember
What the flip?
I was saying at the start of the game, like Drukhari are a really unforgiving army?
Yeah.
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 Really unforgiving.
Very unforgiving. 3s.
3s. So these are going to be 3 ups for me, correct?
Yeah, on Draz.
Cool.
What in
Draz is
the
not one for this
hell?
one. Okay.
3s. Yeah.
So I'm going to fail. He does have 5 wounds.
Yeah, and you have 2 ducks available.
I do have 2 ducks. So I'm probably going to duck him.
Cool.
Let's use 1 duck.
Use another duck?
2 duck.
Okay.
Okay.
Killed to the exact wound, and I get my ducks back.
Don't have a CP. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It's fine. I'll just re-roll them. I just re-roll 2 dice. I need 3 up. 1 3 up. No.
Hellbane says, Jack, I hope that you're using all your luck up for our game. Yeah, I know. I'm playing Hellbane technically tomorrow now, I think it is. For
Tomorrow?
The
Oh, you'll be fine. There's no way Jack has any more luck left.
No, it's gone. It's gone now. There's no way.
There's no way. There's no way he has any more luck. There's just no way.
Holy God. Yeah, now that all the 4 Chaos factions have their codexes released and have some games in, which faction would you play if you had to pick the Demon detachment to play? The best Demon detachment is World Eaters.
It's definitely what it is, yeah.
Yeah, they have although the rules are kind of like, okay, compared to the other Demon detachments, the strat for the Bloodletters is the best stratagem in the game.
It's absolutely fried.
It's way too strong and
Don't forget,
probably
like,
will be nerfed.
like the Juggernaut having, like the Lord and the Juggernaut with the Blood Crushers, and
Yeah.
them having the
Disgusting.
Blood roll.
It's so
and
gross.
you're just giving your army lance because, yeah, well, why not?
Why not? Yeah, they're definitely the best Demon detachment.
They definitely are. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, I still have Kairos and the Lord. So, you know what we'll do is we'll shoot the Lord of Change. We'll shoot his, let's go with, I don't know. Let's go with the main, they're going to charge over there. I'm going to make a 9 easy, bang on. I don't have no
Yeah, the way this
I'll
game's
make
been
it
going,
anyway.
it's easy.
Yeah, so we'll shoot this Lord of Change. He'll shoot the main gun here. The little gun will go into the Quins.
Okay.
And we'll just sustained. Why not?
Sure.
Here's the 9 shots hitting on 3s. Sustained D3. So 2 misses. 2 D3 back in.
Yep, I was about to say,
Nice.
for 6 in,
Yeah,
That's
there
only
it
5
is.
in.
Almost close.
4 in.
Close. And then this will be 3s to win.
it's on the Venom, right?
What's happening?
This is on the Transport?
Yeah, it's on the venom. Yeah.
Cool.
So that many
I'm gonna
5
roll,
ups or 6 ups.
I'm gonna roll 2.
These are AP2, but you do get cover.
That's right, we failed already. Blow up? Nope, and I've got 5 dudes inside.
All right. Yeah, they're D3 each, so. Yeah.
Okay, so
You
we
lose 2 of them as well.
We lose 2 dudes.
Okay, sick.
Right.
Yeah, very, very fun and interactive. I love this game. All right, into the Quins.
The Screamers can technically charge. So we're going to pull these guys back a little bit.
That'll be 5 on the Quins, please.
5 on the Quins.
Ah.
So these are just 4 ups on the Clowns.
Yep. Well,
we have no more ducks, so we kill 3.
that is 1 clown left and the Troop Master.
There should actually be 2 clans left.
Oh yeah, because it's 11, right?
11.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah. 2 clans left.
Hazardous, he's fine. Okay, right. Yeah, and what do I want to shoot Kairos into? I could honestly just cleanse with Kairos. I think it's probably the best thing I can do at this point. Yep. I'm going to cleanse with him, memes, points, why not? And cleanse with the beast.
Sure.
I don't even need it. And I'm going to roll my 9-inch charge bang on.
Watch this. First go. Easy.
Oh, it's close. All right. So fair enough. That's that. That's all I... Oh, and then the scream is here into the venom.
Yep. So
there's the 10.
That's only what you've done this turn.
Yeah, only. I haven't done much.
No.
I haven't killed really anything, to be honest.
I don't think you've killed anything.
No. You've got more, surely.
Like, it's like... Yeah, I mean, imagine if you've only killed 2 beasts. You've no this whole game.
Oh, God. Jim's not going to let me live this one down, is he? It's exactly the same as the gym game. I had nightmares about that one for like 3 weeks. 3s. Yeah, and then 4s. Just drop 3 of those. 4s. Yeah. There you go. This many 6 saves on the venom.
So we are looking for AP2, so push them into 6s.
6 6s.
Yep, just dead.
It's dead.
No. Cool.
All right.
So there's no more.
Great.
Venom.
Yeah.
Cool.
Here, let me remove
So there's probably actually 0 things I can do this game now.
Nothing now.
I can take a primary. You failed that, so at least I get 5 points.
Yes. I'll get a cleanse for 5.
Yeah, cleanse for 5.
Push me up to 22. Mark for death, I get 2 points. You can't up it down
1 point for the gamma, is it, or 2?
2 for gamma.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't up down the mandrakes, which is fine because I wasn't planning on doing it anyway.
Yep. And you'll get 5 points for primary in the next turn.
Correct.
Also, you were ahead of me by 5, so no one gets a challenger card this turn. But you'll get 5 more points for primary, putting up to 13 with the challenge card as well. And then gain a CP up to 1 because you spent on Overwatch. Yeah. And I go up to 1 as well. Yeah. Great.
Cool. So I do have 1 empowerment token because you failed a battle shock.
Yep.
But I haven't killed anything. So
no.
Anything else.
And
cool.
You will also need to take a battle shock on the Quins, which you won't be able to auto pass either.
That's fine. They pass on a
-1, yeah.
Cool. So
okay. They're cool.
So that's fine. How are the walls located for that one? If I need to, I might pull that Quinn and put them back where the other one was.
Yeah, that's totally
just
fine.
So you can't be Overwatch from where they were.
Easy.
Cool. So I have 2 hat things to do.
Technically, you're still winning by 3 points.
For now.
Engage
in all fronts.
Yeah.
And secure no man's land. Cool. So I'm just going to try to score those points and then be completely dead next turn.
Yes.
And then give Jack his 15 for the final turn.
Gross. Oh, I have bottom of turn as well. Oh my God, this has been disgusting.
So there's a couple of things I can still do.
Yes.
The Screamers are 1 OC each, and you've got 4 on the point, plus that guy. So these Cabalite Warriors do nothing. What I can do is advance them onto the point here where the clowns are.
Yep.
And do it that way. The clowns can actually go and kill some Screamers or something.
Yep.
Something like that. They're very bad as a 3-man, obviously. So they're much better with 12. I still have these guys at the back.
Yep.
They still don't need to do anything. Right? There's no need for me to come out and push them on the point or anything like that. Clowns are 1 OC, that's 1 OC. You only have 3 OC on the point, so I can just step onto it.
You can.
But you do get Overwatchy.
Yeah.
But...
And I don't think you can ignore it either because you have 1 CP.
I can push it out if this guy here is just like shuffled right up against the wall, maybe? The Vect pushes it to 12? I guess you could pull your guy back a touch as well.
If you also shoot to death this one dude...
What shooting?
Yeah, I know. But if you manage to shoot the one guy, you might get a pain token.
It's true, you get a pain token. So yeah, I think I can Vect this Overwatch.
Yeah,
Does that look like a Vect to you?
I only have one one thing.
CP.
As soon as he moves out from the wall anyway, you're within range, and I can't do it before he moves because he's hidden, and then I
Yes,
can't
but
do
there's
it
still
when
no
he
point in
ends his
moving him
move.
out because then I'll have literally nothing for next turn.
Yes.
Cool. So we're just going to try to get engage. And the way to do that will be, am I within 12 here? I can do it at the... No, I'm not. So
I can't believe these rolls. This has been freaking disgusting. I'm so sorry.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to just advance these guys.
Yes.
They are outside of 12 from these flamers, which is good.
Yep.
I can just try to go this way and just try to get to that table quarter.
Yep.
And just push up. So I'm going to just roll it.
Yep.
Just need a big dice. Okay, so 2 different dice to do it.
Great.
But they do have assault, so they can shoot something. So it could actually just come up here. You need to get to that point. Should I do it anyway?
This is a fun army.
But I can shoot these guys. I got 6 shots.
Yep.
Hit on 3s, wound on 3s, you save on 4s.
I did think about maybe potentially printing 12 more flamers and 2 exalted flamers, and then painting all of them up. But I was like, this is a lot of work for having a Tzeentch army that has 18 of every model. It's just like, so much stuff to paint and print. But it's been doing pretty well. But I guess it would do kind of terribly into something that isn't elves, you know.
14, 10.
I guess elves are pretty good for me with all the flames.
Cool. So we're going to move the 10 and get them right back over here.
Yep. Run them away. 404 says, sounds like I need some corn demons. Yes. If you're going to be playing demons with your Marines, you either...
Let me have a quick think about it.
The best combo is probably World Eaters at the moment, or
That's it.
Shadow Legion,
That's even better. So we're actually just going to...
depending on what you want.
We're actually going to put them in a line like this. So if you're going to move the 14, you cannot clear with the backlit guys.
Cool.
So you won't be able to make that move, which means it's going to push them all back that way.
Yep,
So
cool.
put them out a bit of a line. It means you can't really just walk onto my backfield.
Cool.
I might even spread it like that a touch.
Yep. I can fly through this.
Yes, correct. But even so, a 14 in a direct line still kind of pushes that guy.
Yep.
And then even if you have to get like a decent...
Yeah, just to stop me from going to your home. Yep.
Even
Makes
like even a 3. You're probably looking for like a 4 or a 5 on the roll.
Yep.
To push them out. These
Great.
guys are just going to run away.
Yeah,
Because
cool.
my home is stickied.
1, 2.
So they're going to move 9. And I'm hoping just to pick them up in your turn.
Yep.
And have them do potentially something. Don't know what. The Chronos. Chronos. I can just put the Chronos up in a similar spot.
Yep.
And try to shoot the flamers and just try to kill something.
Yep.
Or I can push on to the point. But we're just going to move it up.
This is going to be a swift end, I suspect, to the end of this.
So we're over here, so you can kind of shoot
Crazy.
this
Chat, if you have enjoyed all this randomness, like, subscribe. You know, it's free. Why not?
Why not?
Please do so that we can get Crest back for another game where I don't dice.
I'm playing Death Guard next time.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's totally fine. Yeah. I welcome it with open arms after what I've done to you this time. So sorry. Oh, God. But yeah, if you enjoyed chat, you know, like, subscribe, it's free. And check out all of the fun bits and bobs that we have in our links in the description. If you haven't seen our website, you should go and check it out. We have a link tree down there, which is really cool. Has like Adela's done a really marvelous job at getting all of the various little sponsored links and whatnot, our website in there as well. And it looks really cool. You should just go and click it and see what it looks like. Really cool on the phone. And then our website. It's got a lot of stuff going over there as well. All of Adela's commissions, everything that she's painted and whatnot, testimonials. If you're interested in getting commission painting or coaching, anything like that, then definitely go check all of that stuff out. Waiting for Scarbrand to arrive to run World Eater's Demonkin. Ooh, nice. That would be really cool. How does stuff get delivered in the Falkland Islands? I'm curious. Is there a store in the Falkland Islands? Surely not, right? Surely it's like a tiny little game store. Like, how many game stores do you have in the Falkland Islands? Do you have to get on a boat to go there? Is it just down the road? Like, I've never seen an image of the Falkland Islands, or, you know, surely there's roads there, right? You guys have cars? Is there even a point? He's currently walking here. Yeah, fair. Are sticky units auto takes, or can you get by without them? I think you can definitely get by without them. People take sticky units, honestly, to sticky your home field, right? Like 90% of the time, you're sticking your back objective, and in most games, you don't even need it. Just take a look at all the primary missions where your home is worth nothing. Supply drop, hidden supplies, technically your home's worth nothing except for hold more. So, I mean, I guess you could say it's worth something, but not really. So, supply drop still is worth nothing. The ritual is worth nothing. You've also got, I mean, purge the foe, you only technically really need to hold one, so I guess it's counted. Terraform, you can't terraform your home, but all of the other objectives are worth stuff too, and not your home. Scorched Earth, it's worth something. So yeah, the ritual and supply drop, it's worth nothing at all. Burden of Trust, you can guard your home, but then you don't, sticky is useless as well because you need a model there to be able to do it. So Burden of Trust, supply drop, and the ritual, you literally don't even use sticky ever. The linchpin is really good, but you don't want sticky anyway because most people will try and get to your home field to stop you from getting linchpin points. So if you sticky it and then run away, then people will just deep strike there or fly over you and take it, you know? So that's kind of pointless as well. So I'd really say that you only really want it for something like Take and Hold, or maybe Scorched Earth, Purge the Foe, Hidden Supplies, potentially. Out of the 8 playable missions, because no one will ever play Unexploded Ordnance. Oh, sorry, 9 playable missions, because there's 10. And no one's ever going to play Unexploded Ordnance ever in their entire life, ever. So it's 9 missions, 4 of them. Realistically, you want sticky 4. It's not even half.
Okay, let's do, all my movement has been done.
Nice.
So let's do a bit of a shooting phase.
Yes.
We're going to shoot these 3 goobers.
Okay.
And they're just going to shoot the flames.
All right. While you do that, Warden says, despite popular belief, we do not live in mud huts. Fair.
Hold on.
I did say there was roads. Everything yeah, wait a minute. Everything shipped in from the UK via Uruguay. Military plane flies stuff in and out South America via what does that say? Latam?
So there's going to be five saves for you.
My eyes are so bad.
On the flamers.
Okay. Pause.
Cool. They're just 1 damage pop.
You have, is that the middle unit?
Yeah.
You have killed a guy and one's on 2 because one was on a wound.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to put the...
Oh no, he's dead. So this guy's on a wound now.
Cool. So we'll put the Chronos in then.
Yep.
So the flamer for the Chronos.
Yep.
4 shots. These are 3s to wound. Cool. You got 3 saves. AP 1. 1 damage.
Pause.
Beautiful work. Kills that one dude.
You killed a guy.
Blast 1.
No.
4 shots. 3s. Real 1s to hit.
Yep.
And 3s again. Cool. Just 3. AP
4s.
Cool.
1 damage each?
1 damage each.
So one guy is down to 1.
One goes down to 1. We are going to put the clowns in now. So 2 fusion pistols from the normal clowns.
Yep.
Cool. 1 hit. This will be a 2. Cool.
4s.
Beautiful. And then from the Troop Master.
Yep.
Yep.
4s.
Cool. Just
Killed a guy.
Cool. So this Chronos here is going to shoot those 2 flamers by themselves. Or the 1 flamer and the 1 exalted.
Okay.
So we're going to do the flamer first. For 2 shots.
Yep.
Wham. Yep. So just 1 save.
4. He's
Cool.
okay.
And then the non-flamer, 2 shots, 3s. Yep, 3s. Cool.
Thanks. I'd rather keep my defiler on 2 more. On my home objective. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather keep my defiler on the home objective. Skip the jackal points. I plan on having you all paint me some corn demons for world eaters. I just need some more funds. Ooh.
Ooh, I get that.
Nice. How big is the Warhammer scene in the islands? Exactly. We at least know there's a group of them.
Yeah. Not forget that, Cool.
Okay.
So I've got some troubleshooting over here. I've lined them all up. So you've got a splinter cannon, a dark lance, and a blaster can see the screamers.
Yep.
And you've got 5 mandrakes can see the screamers.
Cool.
So we're going to do the big guns first. So let's start with the dark lance, right? Hits on a 4. Nice. Do I need to? I'm trying to think if I need my empowerment to over anything. I might just empower this unit.
Okay.
Right? And
yeah,
then,
cool.
Yeah, I'll just empower this unit, I think. Because I'm not doing anything in the melee phase this time. So let's empower it. So this is a dark lance. It's going to be hitting on a 4.
Yep.
With a reroll. Nothing. Blaster.
All
right.
right.
On a 3.
Yep.
With a reroll. Yep. Wins on a 2. With strength 8. Cool. Perfect. So it'll be D6 damage. 6.
Okay, that was on
The screamers. Sorry.
over there.
Yeah.
These guys.
Splinter cannon. 4s. Rerolling. Wow.
Here? Oh, from these guys.
Yeah.
Ah.
Cool.
Nice.
So 1 hit, 1 sustained.
Yep.
These would be like 6s or something. Cool. Misses. And then we got the 10 shots from the mandrakes.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wham. Reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
Cool. This has been good because they do dev wounds. That would have been bad for wounds.
Yep.
These are strength 5. So they're going to be 3s. So you've got 1 dev wound and you've got 5 saves.
Okay. 5 saves are 4 up. Bam. I failed 4 of them.
Cool.
So 5 go through total, all 1 damage?
All 1 damage.
That was
On the screams.
over there. Okay.
Yep.
So there is 1 dead, 1's on, a wound left.
Cool. Now we've got the fun turn, the fun phase. We're going to just do the charges. I'm going to charge that flaming unit still can't overwatch. So we're going to charge Urien and the clowns in.
Okay.
Urien first. Double 1 fails me. I think we're fine.
You're in. You're in. Definitely in. Even with double 1, I think you're within 3 inches, but...
I think I'm just out of 3. And the clown's in number 5.
Okay. They're in.
Notice how I didn't even look at the dice.
Woo!
I was just waiting for you to be like, huh.
Yeah, so gross. All right.
So a 3. Okay, double 1 would have gone.
Yeah, I think he's fine, right?
Cool. So he can come this way.
Yep.
And these guys will come here.
Yep.
And the true muscles here. Okay, something like that. All right. Actually, I might charge onto the other side. Because I got the clowns as a 5.
Yes, they rolled a 5, a 4 and a 1. Nice. There's 3,500 people in the Falkland Islands. Interesting. I run a local club here. We meet every weekend, just not this weekend, as it's Liberation tomorrow.
Look at that.
What's Liberation? What the heck is that? Is that like where you choose someone from each of like the houses and then they have to go and fight in a pit? What's happening? What is Liberation?
Witch cult fight pit, eh? All right. So we're just going to do some things.
Okay.
Harlequin's going to take the plus 1 wound.
Yeah. Yep, makes sense.
5 attacks from the... Is there 1 or 2 wounds there?
There is none on a wound.
That's fine.
I think this was for your Talos.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do the 1 damage thing first. So the clown has 5 attacks.
Okay.
It hits on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
Cool. And then it'll be
All right.
wounding now on 4s because these are only tough. These are only strength 3.
Yep.
This is a 4. Cool. So you're looking for 2 saves there. Rerolling 1. Sorry. Cool. 3 saves.
4s.
Cool. That's fine. We've got the lead player who's got a power sword, which I think is 5 attacks, I want to say.
Okay, yeah. In their colonies, they do, being downwind is not great, but individually they are all right. Oh, this is like the penguins? Wow, do penguins actually smell as bad as I've heard? Interesting.
5 attacks.
There are penguins in the Falkland Islands? The more you know.
Cool. Reroll 1s. And these are going to be 3s.
Okay.
Strength 4. Cool. So you've got 2 saves, 1 damage dev.
Ooh. 4s.
Cool. So 1 damage dev. And then we got the Troop Master.
Yep.
2s. All hit. He's going to be strength 5 with lance, so 2s.
Okay.
And here he rolls 1s. But they're just 5 2 damage ones.
4 ups. Okay, so
here's 1, and then 1 takes 2.
Does the dev go last?
There is no dev for this one.
But for the other guy who got a dev.
I don't know, because it depends on how I activate the attacks, right? That was a different character.
Yeah, because I've always done it the same way. But then last time Jordan, he was like, no, the dev goes last. So that would mean that you kill a guy and then a guy takes a single wound. But I'm just going to kill I'm just going to say he takes the dev, he dies, and then another guy is on 1.
I think technically yes, because the devs will happen after the rest of the damage. So you kind of have to put them to the side.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all the same. YOLO.
Cool.
Here.
And we got Urin.
There. He's on 1 left. This guy.
2s for Urin. Let me roll my 1s. Yep, and then 2s again.
Yep.
Cool. I just dropped 3.
Holy.
My dice rolls have been really bad. And Jack's been really good.
Just a little bit.
So you have 2 saves. 4 ups. These are D3 damage each.
Okay. So, you know what? Here, take 2 dots.
Perfect. Cool. So that is it. For me, so we will not get engaged. We'll just discard it for a CP. Secure no man's land. I do get for 1.
Cool. Yeah. So secure for 2 points. You didn't want to keep the Cronus just on the point over there?
It's sticky.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, is it?
No, because I took
Oh
it
yeah,
with
I'll leave it on there.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So it was secure, right? So secure, you hold.
Just the 1.
Oh, so 2 points.
Yep. Because I needed to kill stuff, but Jack, you've been making too many saves.
No, you can't kill anything.
It's been 3 rounds now.
Yeah.
Of you making good saves.
Yeah, it's fine.
So
I'll just continue it. It's fine. And then, what was the other card?
The other card was engage, which I discarded.
Can you discard it for a CP?
Why? I can't score it.
You now score it 2 corners.
Oh, okay,
1
then
point.
I'll score it then.
Yeah, it's 1 whole point.
Yeah, beautiful.
So there you go. So you'll go up to 2 CP. I'll go up to 2. I'll go down to 1 and just uppy downy some stuff. I'll give you a duck and then I get an extra duck in my turn because you have them.
Perfect.
I think I'll uppy downy these flamers and probably my
Demon Prince again?
Demon Prince. And then just go and shoot something in the backfield because memes.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we'll see what happens. This will be probably the nail in the coffin here.
Yeah. I mean, it's been nail and coffin for 2 turns.
Yeah. I will get a 15 here, so up to 20.
Correct. You do need to do a battle shock on
Lots of things.
some things, yeah.
I think, yeah. Well, actually, maybe only one thing.
Just a flame, I think.
I have no prisoners.
You can score 6 for that.
Right, that'll be easy.
Or 5 for that.
Cull the Horde.
You cannot do a colour horde.
Yes, because the Quins are only 12, right?
12 stays, right?
So close. So that is going to go in the bin. And then I have Extend Battle Lines.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's the most given thing I've
4
ever
and
seen.
5.
Okay, well, let's just score that up now. That's going to be 9 points, putting me up to 33. And then I will just move things and we'll just see what happens, right? These Screamers, I'll say what I'm going to do right now. These Screamers will fly over these so we can roll their mortals.
Yep. You have to go backwards, though.
Yes, I'm going to land them like here and then just charge that Cronus.
Sure.
So, 2 mortals, so there'll be 1 left. We can place them here. We'll move this wall. 14. This guy will go over here. And then this guy over here, this guy over here, etc., 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 like this.
Beautiful.
Move them all up. Yeah, and then this beast will just continue to sit there and be annoying.
Yep.
This flame is on a wound. This guy's going to go back into the sky for now. Kairos will just move to like over here, because honestly, why not? Yeah. And then these flamers will continue to sit here and just probably flame something over this way.
Sounds good.
These flamers will just fall back right here and then roasty toasty these to death.
Sounds good.
Like that. The other flamers are in the sky. And the Lord of Change is in the sky. So you know what we might actually do as well, just to get some shots on things, is we'll move these flamers in a way where This guy is on the point, and this one guy is within 9 of my lord, so that I can shoot from this.
Sure.
And then these screamers will move 14. I'll fly over this thing to do some mortal wounds.
Yep.
Meow, and just fly over this way.
Okay.
Probably just charge this.
Sure.
And see what happens. So one of these is on a wound. This is now gone. These flamers are going to go somewhere back here. We'll probably just land them like down here.
Yep.
And then just kill everything.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Because why not? I can flame them.
Okay.
I can flame probably over here.
Yep.
I think probably what I'll do is just go this way and just flame this unit of dudes here.
Yeah.
Just see what happens there. And most likely just kill everything.
I think you will.
Because that's disgusting. Demon Prince, why not? He'll land like here, 9 away from all this shenanigans.
Yeah.
Try and charge the Kronos. There, 9 there, and we'll just shoot that guy. Can I? Maybe not.
That's fine.
Yeah, YOLO, there you go. Alright. Okay, let's roll quick. Here we go. Demon Prince 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
3 saves, AP1. You all got cover though.
So 4s. Cool, he does.
Excellent. We'll do the flamers here, everything into the Quinn brick. So that's 3d6 flames. So 7, 8 this time.
Yep.
That's a normal amount.
It's a normal amount.
3s. That will be 4 saves, please. Okay.
Cool. So I fail 3. It will kill both my guys, and my Shoot Master is on 4.
Okay.
3?
Sure, yeah. Is Urian T3?
He's T4.
T4, okay. So we'll fire the 2 little flamers into that and the big flamer into Urian, because then it's all 3s.
Yep.
From the other squad. So 2 little guys into him, into the Quins. This will be 5.
Yep.
3s. So 5 saves on the Quins.
Okay.
Oh god. There's so much light coming through now.
Light. Let there be
There's
light.
light everywhere. Nice. Jack, the offer is there to fund you to come over and improve our players. We aspire to attend overseas tourneys. Guarantee lots of penguins. Really? You would fund me coming all the way to the Falkland Islands? Okay.
So he's on 1.
1 damage each, nice. If that's the case, DM me. We can chat about that. I might go to the Falkland Islands. That sounds fun. Hell yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. The big flame into Urian.
Yep.
6 shots.
Yep.
3s to win. He's strength 5. So that's 3 on Urian.
Cool. 4 up. Do you
damage
want to duck you?
Ooh.
No, I don't think I do.
Okay,
4 ups again. Cool. Take nothing.
nice. We'll do the entire flamer unit into the
Cabs?
Archon unit. So it doesn't really matter, it's all the same thing. 8d6. So that's 10 plus 10 plus 4, so 24.
24.
All of these plus 3. Steal 3, thank you, thank you. 3s. AP1 ignoring cover.
Cool. So you're looking
All
for 5s.
those, yeah. I suppose you have to do
Yep.
5 first, right? Okay. And then 2 ups 1 at a time?
So I can do them 2 ups. I can do them on 5s as well.
Yes. Yes, sir.
But we're going to do 2 ups.
Yeah, why not, right? 2s. Go Shadow Field, whatever it's called. Void Shield? Shadow Field? Okay.
Cool. So these are 5s now. So he's on 3 wounds. These are 5s.
Okay. He's dead.
So he's dead. I could duck
Or
twice.
can you not re-roll the save for any
cannot.
reason?
Yeah.
Or is it only on a command point? Does it say
No,
command reroll?
Nope. It just, you cannot reroll.
So that would have been cool. You could duck the reroll, but no.
Yeah. So that's, so he's just going to die there, which
Okay,
is fine.
cool. Gross. All right. That's that. So we still have this guy in the back here.
Yeah.
YOLO, he will fire into... we'll fire through these things. We'll fire the little gun into the Quinn and the main gun into Urian. And we'll choose sustained.
Yep.
Here's the main gun. All hit plus an extra D3 for 3. This will be 2s.
2s.
And you know what? Memes, we'll reroll 3 of these for ducks. I'm going to give Urian all the chances he can get. So here you go. All of these 4-ups, and you can reroll 5 of them. 6 of them.
Damage is D3?
D3. Yeah. This
We don't need
guy's...
them, we just raw dog it.
Okay. D3 each though. Do you want to reroll 5?
I will reroll 5.
Okay. It's 3 go
So you
through
fail
still.
3.
Yeah, give me 5 ducks back.
I still have a duck apparently.
Yeah.
Cool. So 3 go through, so damage for 3.
Okay, so 3d3 damage. Here we go. And you know what? I will duck that one as well. Here. Have a look at that. Bam. Okay, still only 5.
Cool. So 5. So I'm actually on 4 wounds anyway, so I can live this.
Yeah.
In fact, statistically, I live it.
Yeah.
Cool. I
he
take
takes a wound.
1. So he's back on 4 wounds.
All right, and then the little gun. Here we go. 2s and 2s. That's 4 into the Quinn. The 1 Quinn. Go Quinn leader. He's dead.
So he's dead.
All right, and then we've got a hazardous test to make.
Yep.
He's good. We'll shoot Kairos everything into Urian.
Yep.
D3 plus 6, 7 shots. 2s. Missed 3 times. Here, have 3 ducks. Yeah, hits them all, and 2s to wound. That's 7 saves. Rerolling with ducks. These are D3 each as well.
Okay.
On Urian. Go! 3 ducks, please. Trying to kill a model that has a 4-up with reroll saves is like disgusting.
Cool. So damage for 2, please.
Okay. It is that, and here I will reroll.
For 3.
I'm gonna get greedy, both. 2 rerolls. 2 damage. Come on. All right, hazardous. Okay. Sure, whatever. You can live, Urian. You can just sit there and do nothing. I'll charge the screamers into that one and these screamers into that one. So the ones over there, 12 and a 10. Okay. Right. So whatever. These will go here. These will go here. These will go there. Bam, 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 bam. You get all of these in. And then the other screamers will go to the other side. That's crazy. It's a pretty amazing place to be honest. Food is costly and don't even get me started on the internet, lol, but we are making progress, hence why I can watch this stream thanks to Starlink. Nice.
Good work.
Good job, Starlink.
Good work, Starlink.
Can I ask, is there a load of gluten-free options in
Norfolk Island?
in the Falkland Islands? Because
Oh.
I'm a celiac, so if I can go there and eat nothing, that would be a problem.
That's my new game plan for next stream. I'm going to just come in like loaded with gluten. Every time you roll good,
covered in bread with a
Covered in
baguette
bread.
in your hand, and you're just like, oh yeah, hey Jack, here you go, and this is bread going
There's
everywhere.
bread
Yeah, cool,
every time I
great.
pick up a dice, it'll be bread.
Poisoned, love it.
New strategy.
Okay, here's my 18 attacks onto this Kronos.
Yep.
3s. Yeah, and 4s to win. That'll be that many.
So these are AP2, so it'd be 5 ups.
Maybe 2 for 2, yeah.
So make these ones. These are 2 damage each.
Yes.
So I probably actually don't die because I have a 5 from the pain.
Yes. You could duck, you could not duck.
And you know what? I'm going to do some ducking.
Okay.
I'm going to duck 2.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Here's
So
2
you
ducks.
technically cannot die now. Because it's 7 wounds, right?
7 wounds.
Nice. He's going to live. He
Cool.
lives.
I take 3.
Nice.
Which one was that one?
That one. He's
Excellent.
down to 4.
He's on 4.
And then the other side.
That's really good because now you can't just yoink my home objective.
Yes. And the other side has 5 screamers. So that is only 15 attacks. Here we go. Sorry for the light. It's just a problem that we have in winter. There's a big window. The Saturday streams, if they go late.
You could duck me.
That's okay. Here, have 4.
You don't want to duck me?
I'm all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
5s. Cool. And then
One says, that's why your arms are so small.
Take
What do you mean? Because I'm a celiac?
That's it.
You think my arms are small because of that?
so I have 4. I took 3, right? So what is it got there?
Sure. I didn't even pay attention.
Wow.
All right.
Cool.
That's it. That's all I can do. I should have just charged the Demon Prince into Urian, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I've got no prisoners. I got my thing.
Challenge card.
Yeah, challenge card. Going to the last turn. I gain a CP. It's turn 5. You gain a CP. I've scored all my points.
So we mostly pick up these dweebs.
Yeah, of course. No primaries, secondaries for you.
Secondaries for me. So let's reach into that.
Blinds and curtains are a thing, lol. Yeah, I wish, but the window is legit up there. Like there's no way.
Defend Stronghold.
Sorry.
Cleanse. Interesting. So there's a world where I just live that.
Can they move far enough to make the objective and cleanse?
Probably can. Cleanse I'll probably keep, but I do need to do something weird.
Oh, and a challenge card.
Challenge card.
Defend
I'm definitely going to get rid of.
I'll load it up for you. The challenge card is...
Renewed focus.
Okay, that is... do an action with any unit in your army that is more than 15 inches away from all of your other units.
Cool.
3 points. Done. Or it is reroll hits and wounds of 1 for an activation.
So I have no prisoners and cleanse.
Yeah. Nice. No prisoners, cleanse, and then basically just do an action outside any area.
So I have down 2 CP now. Because I recycled.
Oh, okay. Down to 2.
Yep.
And you got renewed focus. Nice. Ladders too. Yeah. Okay. Relax.
These guys won't be able to walk onto the
curtain
point and do it.
I will fix it eventually.
But that being said, I can do an action in engagement. No, I cannot.
No.
Cool. That's fine.
So if the Mandrakes can't make it, then no, you can't do any cleansing.
So that's fine. We're just going to walk up here anyway.
Yep. There is some units that you could definitely kill that give you no prisoners.
Yes, there definitely is. The problem is, it's going to be hard for me to kill these things.
Yes.
These guys can actually probably just do an action here instead.
Nice.
They can do the action.
Cleanse.
And then what I can try to do is kill some amount of the flamer.
Yeah.
And to do that...
There's a single flamer there on a wound.
Yeah, so we can come in outside of 12.
Yeah.
Where are these guys? So probably over here.
And cleanse. Nice.
So cleanse I'm not going to get at all. Right, so I just don't score it. I just try to kill some stuff.
Yeah, cool.
So that's going to be 18 there. I need to make sure I'm out of 9.
I think you've got it. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
No worries.
So we're just going to push it up as like a little bubble like that, so I can get 10 shots into you.
Put my $2 supper chat towards that. Yeah, okay. I'll put it towards a ladder and some curtains. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Nice.
Arena's on that many. I'm just going to raw dog a charge into something.
Cool.
So yeah, shooting.
Sounds great.
We are going to put the Chronos from here.
Yes.
Into.
Yes.
Flameless go and actions both go out. There's a small little line this way into those guys, so it's probably going to shoot both into the flamers up there.
These flamers?
Yeah, no.
These flamers?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
So let's do the blast profile.
Yep.
Which is a shooting one.
Nice.
2 shots. These are going to be 4s now. Cool. The flamer. 4 shots.
Yep.
These will be 3s. Cool. So 3 at AP nothing. Or AP 1.
4s.
Cool.
He's
that
dead.
one dude unless you want to duck him.
No. He is dead. That is A-okay with me.
Cool. Guy number 2.
Yep.
He's going to actually shoot the other 2 flamers.
Okay.
So the blast profile.
Yep.
For 6.
Nice.
4. 6. These are going to be hitting on 4s. We're rolling my 1s.
One says, okay, what's your favorite unit in the entire game, chaps? I gotta go with Khan. Khan the Betrayer?
Khan's good. He's mad.
It used to be Shadow Spectres, but then they got Legends.
They got put in the naughty corner. These are 3s.
So,
cool.
you know what? Even though I never get to use him, just for pure model appeal, Slimex. Because that thing is super weird.
Just 1.
Again?
Cool. The flamer.
That's a random model. Slimex should be like the best Nurgle unit that there is, purely because he looks sick.
2.
Okay.
That kills that 1 model. Dead.
Yep.
Right. That means those dudes over there get to do the action. So they're going to do the action. Those guys are going to now shoot those flamers.
Yep.
There'll be 10 shots.
Very cool.
3,
I'm
6.
sorry, chat. There's so much glare now. Look at that glare. Holy crap.
9, 10.
Sorry, there's not much I can do about that. Yeah. He's killing some of my flamers.
Yeah, I'm killing something.
Yeah.
And these will be 3s for strength 5. These are dev as well. So you've got 4 saves, 1 dev.
Nice. Dead. So you kill the thing, and then the leader's down to 5.
Beautiful work.
But you have secured your no prisoners for 4 points.
4 points. Cool. I forgot what my other thing was. Oh yeah, the action. Yep, there are 15 away. Cool.
Done.
Charges.
Yeah.
It's going to put the man Urin into an Exalted Flamer.
Sounds good. That one's on 4 wounds.
Sounds like a plan.
5 wounds. This one's on 6. So.
Sounds good. Let's go to 5 wounds.
Cool. In he goes. Bam.
Wham. 5.
There it is.
Lucky.
Okay, and
I did kill 2 units. I am actually got some empowerment units. Look at that.
yeah,
I killed 1 flamer there. And 1 flame there.
Yeah.
2.
And
I will do this other charge into the screamers.
Yep. With the mandrakes.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Go mandrakes, go.
5.
Yep.
Maybe, probably.
James says the Emperor's Champion is his. That would make sense.
Boo.
It is a really cool model. Yeah. The fact that he just gets given a sword, it's like, yeah, I'm the best. Just goes out and kills people. Why not? That could be a lot of different Marines. So, you know.
Cool.
Love it.
So I have 2 empower tokens, so I'm going to start doing some empowerments. I'm going to empower Urin, obviously. He is probably within 9 of the Chronos, so we can make a charge, so he is.
Cool.
Beautiful work. So on a 4 plus, I get it back?
Yep.
No. So I'm down to 1 empowerment token.
Very good.
We're going to do the same with the Mandrakes.
Yep.
So I have 2 CP, right? Yep.
Yes, sir.
What am I rolling to? So on a 4, I get it back? Nope. So I'm just down to 0 empowerment tokens.
All right.
Because, you need to roll 4 ups.
I don't need it, yeah.
You
We don't need that.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do.
Yes.
I want to kill some stuff.
Yes.
And I'm thinking I'm more likely to kill your Exalted Flamer than
Yes.
I am with Screamers. But I want to roll more dice.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do
I'm not going to interrupt you.
is
I can't anyway.
empower your Screamer.
Okay.
Empower the Mandrakes going into the Screamers,
Okay.
right? Sorry,
you
not
empower them both?
empower. I'm going to use 2 CP
Okay.
to give them sustained hits.
Okay. Now we're talking.
We're going to try to mince some dudes. I
Nice.
could do it here, but yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
So we'll start with this one because this is a boring fight. No one likes this.
Okay. Into the Exalted Flamer.
Yeah. So we're looking for 2s and 2s.
Cool.
Rerolling ones.
Yep.
Women kind of crazy how it's sustained, by the way. 2s. Okay, so you have 4.
4 saves, and you could duck that one if you,
You know
want
what?
to.
I'm going to duck it.
Yeah. It's a 2-up. Yeah. 5.
I'm a duck. Oh,
Whoa.
I literally threw the duck at you.
4s. Is he 2 damage each?
He's D3 damage each.
Ooh. Here. Have 3 ducks back.
Thank you.
Well, now he's 1d3 damage.
Cool.
So I cannot die.
Oh, yeah. Have 3 damage.
Oh. I'm down to 2.
That's close. All right. So now we've got Mandrakes.
Yep.
We have 15 attacks. So
Yep.
5, 10, 15. Mm-hmm. And these are 3s to hit, 4 rolls sustained.
Cool.
And then they'll be winning on 3s. So 3s to hit.
I do find that Horus Heresy sculpts are way better than the 40k looking ones. Well,
Some of them are.
Some of them are pretty old. Age of Sigmar, definitely the worst game out of
Cool.
the 3.
I dropped 1, but get 2 in.
Old World Sigmar and 40k, and Horus Heresy, probably the worst game, but best models, for sure. Age of Sigmar, undeniably, their sculpts are like crazy good.
These are 3s.
Okay,
Drop 1.
that's
drop 2.
crazy.
Drop 3. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to duck you.
Duck 3 times.
Have 3 ducks.
Thanks. Yeah, nice.
I'll never kill you, but we're here for the memes.
I'm going to roll the green dice. How's this for cursed?
Or it should be all 1s.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't good.
So you killed 1 screamer, 2 screamers, there's a screamer on a wound, so 3 screamers, and 1 is on 2.
Cool.
There is 2 left.
Beautiful work. So you have to do your fights with the boys, and then it will be all over Red Rover.
Yes, I think that it shall be quite gruesome for the next turn, right? Okay, here's my 6 screamers going into this one little man. 3s. Whoops. Not this one, not this one. And 4s.
Oh, Urian should have healed one. Doesn't matter.
That is A-okay. That many, please.
Yep. 5s.
Okay. You have 1 duck.
Does he explode?
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Is it just 1 mortal?
Just 1 more.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Well, that is
I get to fight with the other one.
quite grim. Yeah, you can fight the other one. That's totally fine. Okay. All right. Nothing? Great. Okay. I'm not going to bother over there. Siebes. You'll get your stuff. I've scored your points up.
So I've got a total of no prisoners for 2. So it's 4 points plus a 3 for the other thing.
Yep. And I think I'll probably just move those screamers and the Exalted Flamer with a duck. Give you that. I get another duck in the final turn. Amazing stuff.
So what do you got for your secondaries?
Good night. I have work. Bye, Warlord. Old Say One. Thank you for watching. I will get 15 primary at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Almost undeniably. And then the secondaries, yeah. It's going to be hard to stop. Defend Stronghold, that's 3 points. And Sabotage is 6 points with some Screamers, right? So that's 9.
Finest.
Yeah. So I'll get 40 there and then 35 primary is the best I can get. It doesn't really matter what I kill, but for memes, if you want to, I can shoot and charge my entire army into Urian to see how long he holds up.
He's got 4 wounds.
If you want me to do that, we can for memes, but sure. Okay, so I guess the Exalted Flamer would go to do Sabotage. So these Screamers who are now free would fly over him for mortals first.
Yeah.
4s. That's 3 mortals.
You mean...
1 mortal, okay.
He's on 3 wins.
Demon Prince shooting. 2s. Yeah. That'll be 3. Okay, 2 damage. He takes another one, so he's down 2 wounds so far. Exalted Flamer in the middle, 2d6. So 8. Okay. That'll be that many. 6 more. Yeah.
4s?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, and then a 5, a 4 up.
4 up.
Ugh. There, so he's
1.
down 3 wounds so far. The big bird, everything into him. 2s, sustains. I'm not going to use any ducks because I don't want you to reroll. 2s, that many saves. 4 ups,
6
damage. 6 4 ups. Can I kill him? Okay.
I think he's dead. I
Two
can duck
ducks.
twice.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 go through.
2 go through.
No more ducks left. 2d3 damage. 3 damage. 4 ups. All you. Yeah. Okay. He's still alive. 3 wounds left.
He's on 1 wound. He's on 1 wound left.
Okay, here's the little gun. And that will be that many more. So 6 more. Also d3 damage. Okay, 4d3 damage.
Hold on. I will use my last... Did I use these 2 ducks?
Yeah, you used them last time. But you can CP 1.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you got 2 CP. Oh, you only have 1.
Oh, well.
So 43 damage. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
2, 4, 6.
9 damage.
9. It's alright, I'll make 9 Philippines. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He is done.
At long last,
I mean...
we killed Urian. He did last
well.
the entire game though, right to the end. So, fair. That will end the game there.
Beautiful.
85 to 52.
Yeah.
Great game. Sorry about that.
Wow. I'm never coming on here again.
Yeah. No, please. You're welcome back anytime. I promise. You can play Death Guard next time. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I swear. Yeah, that was the most egregious save rolls I think I've done in a long time.
Yep. Pretty typical.
Gross. I mean, in terms of teams, it was I went by 33.
Yeah,
so 6 points. So it's a 16-4.
Yeah.
It's not terrible considering how it went. That was disgusting.
Yeah, so the unfortunate problem is, like, Drukhari, you gotta... If you get second turn, you can play a completely different game.
Yes.
And you just don't give anything for ages, but... unfortunately, going first means you was going to score 15 at the table end of the game.
Yeah.
If not, you can actually like do a decent amount of primary denial in the first couple of turns, but you do end up dead pretty quick.
What are your thoughts on people who go second, turn 5, they just score their primary at the start of the turn? What do you reckon if they change that back to normal?
I think that's fine, right? Because it means it means the player who's going first has the opportunity to use the last resources or whatever it is
Yes.
to actually deny this primary.
Yeah.
Right? It's such a huge swing.
Yep.
On these like 15-point games where he's like, oh, by the way, here I'm step on to 3 objectives.
Yeah, there's lots of now that are massively rewarding for going second.
You
like
get
supply
massive
drops
reward.
15,
There's almost
Scorch is 15, Linchpin's basically 15, this is 15. Everything is just like you go second, you just get a free 15 points.
Yeah, there's
Unless you get
almost
table.
no benefit for going first unless you are like a really heavy pressure army.
Yeah.
Right? So unless you build for pressure, you don't get a benefit for going first.
Consider that, GW. Potentially change it back to just score at the start of turn 5 instead of score at the end. But yeah, interesting. Warden says, good night, chaps. Is it actually night for you there? Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, ever-changing, wait, what? Ever-changing demon slave things. Sure. Yep, more like demon save things is what I just did there. Wow. Well, yes, you have been an amazing guest. You are welcome back anytime. You did really well, honestly. Great presenting. Sorry about the dice.
Sorry.
Yep.
If I got upset every time I had my opponent roll good, I would be very upset all the time.
Fair. All right. Well, chat, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. You can go check out all the discounts that I just showed you in the links in the description down below. And go sign up to that event. If you're an Australian viewer and you're in the Sydney area, definitely go sign up to that event that Jake's running, the Teams event. I'll be there. He'll probably be there.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I have to check with the boss,
Okay. All right. And with that, you can see us again on Tuesday. It's going to be me and Neil once again.
What are you playing? Wraith?
I don't know yet. I played Wraiths against him last week, and I really enjoy them. I'm painting them a lot at the moment.
Yeah.
I have no idea what he'll play. I might try New Tau. Yeah.
Yuck.
Because they changed slightly for the better.
Yeah,
So,
you need less crappy units to do stuff.
yes.
Yeah, how good. You can put
be
more
good.
actual units in your
Yeah, which is great. I'm keen for that. So I might try that. Anyway, with that said, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Until next time.